Cheatcoders.com.
I watched it again recently, and you guys raised some fair points
About
the fucking Liquid Terminator. Yeah, he's got some bad flaws, you know.
You're only coming around.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
That's right. You were like, yeah, that guy that he stole from the ATM. So yeah, the police are right in there, right?
Like fair go. He did have some bad intentions. Yeah, I should have just watched the whole movie.
But then again, is it his fault?
I mean, he was
Because
programmed
he's
for it.
programmed for it. You
Yeah.
know, maybe he wanted to be a good guy. You know,
the black guy that invented it, and then he's like, you know, but he.
name's
Miles Dyson.
Dyson, yeah.
Yeah, see.
we don't
Miles
have to
Dyson.
emphasize on race, but you know,
No, man, I'm pointing it out. Like,
Dude.
No, it was like, bro.
I'm just saying.
It was the.
I mean, like, look, we get it.
Like-
Like,
That's what he was doing at the end of it.
I'm not gonna explain the guy that was going, but I could just say the black guy. You know, is the black guy.
I always
It's not
wanted-
even a black stereotype. He was like a scientist.
I always wanted to rap over the breathing because it sounded like a dope beat.
I'm surprised Timbaland hasn't like sampled it yet.
No, that's where he got it from.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you look at the timing of when Timbaland came out with his biggest hit with breathing in it,
Yeah.
and the timing of when Terminator Judgment Day came out, it's a bit, it's a bit sus, you know what I mean?
Are you making this up?
Yeah, I'm making this
Oh,
up.
okay. I was like, fuck, maybe there's some truth behind this.
91.
Crazy samples.
91 was when Terminator 2 came out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
just
pretty
pick a-
much.
pick a
But,
Timbaland
I
song.
think an Aaliyah song came out in
Didn't
91
he
as well.
produce that song? Breathe in, breathe out.
That's true.
That's it, bro. He was inspired by
That's
Judgment
true.
Day, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Miles Dyson.
He was the first Timbaland, bro.
Those dancers were doing the robot, weren't they?
See? Everything is
Batman
inspired
School,
by
Brooklyn Craig.
it's just AI becoming fashionable again, you know what I mean? It was like retro, you know.
is.
Back in the
AI
day,
is
AI is retro now, bro. Everyone's like, it was cool in the 80s, bro. Robot
AI was cool.
dancing, Terminator, Total
Yeah.
Recall, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, now pretty
Dread.
much AI is like Converse Chucks, bro.
Yeah, bro. Classic.
Classic, bro. Now everyone's like, people are like, oh no, it looks a bit sus, bro. Like, you shouldn't be wearing that. You shouldn't be wearing this. That's what it is, bro. AI judging your steez.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, bro.
It's upon us.
It's upon us, bro. That's what it meant by Judgment Day. It's just all these haters going out to you and be like, you know what? I don't trust AI, bro.
That's the real
I'm
Judgment
judging
Day.
these motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah.
There's a bunch of people
bro.
just constantly judging. Like, they look like there's a horde of zombies. And then there's me, like, hanging onto a fence. And I'm just wearing a white singlet. And it's just all that hate and anger. It makes me blow. I was like,
That's it, bro.
my shit just fucking blows up.
Bro, you understand the movie, bro. Sometimes you can understand a movie, but you can then also understand the film. The deeper layers
Shit,
of
we're going that route.
There you go.
Wow.
That's
This
the
is all art,
deep,
bro.
bro.
See?
That's the
Deep.
producer view.
And
Director's
like
cut.
James Cameron was, ahead of his time. Even though it takes about 40 years to make a fucking movie,
Yeah.
he's ahead of his time, bro. Ahead of his time. He's like, you know what? They're gonna be talking about AI in the future, and then when they talk about AI, they're gonna look back at
James
Terminator, Judgment Day.
Did he do the Napoleon movie too?
Yeah, man.
That's him,
I
right?
love ice cream, bro. It's so good.
You mean Napoleon Dynamite?
No, the new one with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
No, wait, he's the one that did Gladiator.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Fucking.
That guy's in every movie. He just wants to be everyone, doesn't he?
Oh man.
I'm gonna be Joker. I'm gonna be the guy
Yeah,
in Gladiator.
He's everyone.
I'm gonna be
Joaquin
Napoleon. Invent ice cream
Gets
flavors.
confusing. He's Napoleon.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome, bro.
I'm just thinking Napoleon Dynamite now.
That movie fucked up history,
Starring
bro.
Joaquin Phoenix.
He could have played it.
Get your food, you fat lard.
That's the prequel to Joker, right?
Oh no.
What, Napoleon
Yeah, man.
Dynamite?
Napoleon Dynamite, bro. For
You're gonna-
sure.
you should get-
I got these scars.
For sure, it's those two podcast guys with the theories. They would connect it somehow. Shout out to
If
those
the-
guys.
Well, we beat them to it with the Judgment Day AI
yeah,
theory, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like
See, we have conspiracies too.
Hey, do you know that this is a conspiracy with AI and like?
You know, like
No way! Just start doing overreacted.
to be real, the new MAGA is make AI great again, bro.
Whoa!
Make AI great again.
No way!
No way, man.
What?
That's it, because everyone thinks AI is not cool. That's a propaganda, man.
My goodness.
You know why they call it propaganda? Because everybody wants to gander. They want to do it properly.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
They want to properly gander at the situation.
Give it a gander. Give it a bit of a gaze.
Give it a gaze, bro.
He's a gander. Gander the gander.
It's from Uganda.
Look at Maganda.
Look at Maganda with the gander from
Look at Maganda in Uganda. Look at Maganda in Uganda with propaganda.
It's a lyrical miracle.
Have it a gander to look at Maganda.
Look at the
In
geese in
Uganda
Uganda.
with his propaganda.
Say it again, though.
Bro, we broke down fucking theories and
crazy.
multi-syllable
And Eminem.
and Eminem raps,
And the Baganda,
all
the
in
Ganda.
in a span of 2 minutes.
Look at
bro.
Maganda in
Say
Uganda.
it, say it again.
Say it again and again and again and again.
We definitely like use that word to the
Oh
fullest.
my goodness, man.
There's no other way to use that in a
I'm
rhyme.
sure there's more. I'm sure there's more out there.
I hope you guys are enjoying the reason why you watch this podcast.
Wasting time.
Can we just say?
Sometimes.
Can I just say? I think we're off to a good start because Raf is on tonight. Like he came ready, dressed,
Sometimes.
look good, feel good.
Sometimes, you know, the feeling is not there. Sometimes the feeling is not there to be given. It's to be taken.
Oh
You
shit.
take the feeling,
Here
make
it
it
is.
good. And then
Take
we,
it.
you know, you take the feeling.
Take it.
How
Put
did
it
the
in.
kings become kings to begin with?
That's
They
it,
took
bro.
it.
They took it.
They took that feeling.
We came, we saw, we look good.
All right, for the people that are like listening at home, can we
Oh
describe?
no, they'll talk about the sound of my
his
voice. I'm
outfit?
looking like a handsome motherfucker, bro.
All right. So
I am Piolo Pasquale. All of you is the old
we-
lady that does the tattoos and stuff. You're trying to touch my. I see the clip, bro. Oh,
yeah.
shit. I don't even know what's going on, bro.
Raf has switched up his style a little bit for the pod. Wearing a white tee and on top of it is like a floral collared shirt. He's got his hair well coiffed,
Fresh
like
cut.
fresh fade.
Fresh kicks.
Yeah,
Very
Oh, man.
white.
you look like you're going to a bar if you were in Hawaii.
A rooftop bar.
Maganda forever. That's what I say to myself in the morning, bro. You look Maganda forever.
He crosses his arms together and goes,
That's
yeah.
it, bro.
While he's lying down.
That's me in my wake,
So
bro.
awkward.
In my wake, when I die, bro, I'm gonna get the like what you call it, the coffin to automatically push my chest up. So when I die, I look like this guy took Maganda forever, literally,
Seriously,
bro.
yeah. Oh my
To his
It's,
grave,
it's
bro.
solar powered too, so it's just
Oh
constant.
yeah, and while you lower
Until
as well.
I'm like at the bottom of the dirt.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be like a little
Flashlight.
I'm gonna have a sunroof, bro.
Watch it, bro.
You know, like a little light.
Bro.
You know, they have that in the
Sunroof.
kitchen and stuff. A little hole in the wall just to
In
get
your
the light
coffin
in.
to
Right, in my
get to that
coffin,
light in.
And
So
plus,
you
yeah.
need some.
Yeah.
You need like a
Some natural light.
natural light to come in all the time.
Yeah.
That's like hydraulics in your coffin.
That's for hydraulics. bro.
Hydraulics in your coffin.
Yeah.
You go to visit him and all you hear is
That's an expensive
Yeah,
bit.
man.
It's gonna cost.
It's gonna cost all my super annual.
Yeah.
Everything leaves nothing.
Left nothing to his
Sorry,
kids.
sir. My funeral's gonna be lit.
Have you got?
Funeral's gonna be lit, guys.
Oh man! Have you guys seen that new series on Netflix called The Gentleman?
Oh, I started it.
Guy Ritchie.
Fell asleep. But
There's
yeah,
this
I'll try.
We're off to a good review, guys.
great review.
Then I'll
that
try.
one.
I know the premise.
Yeah. But like that aside from that, this is on the coffin thing. One of the lords of the estates and stuff, he dies, and his request in his will is that he wants to be buried with a window in his coffin facing his estate.
Oh
And
shit!
so they bury him like in standing
That's
position
gangster,
with
bro.
his face
That
like
is gangster.
sticking out of the ground.
You've never seen this show. You
Nah,
just
but,
like
there you go. See,
mirrored that shit, bro.
See, bro,
Kings make
I am
kings.
a revolutionary visualizing person type of guy. I don't know what they call them.
A visionary.
I am a visionary.
You said it, but I completed the word. A revolution of a vision.
guy.
A visionary.
A vision
Yes.
guy.
Can I have that on my tombstone? This guy was a revolutionizing vision guy
From Uganda.
from Uganda.
Because he's Ganda.
Because he's Ganda. Uganda.
Around his coffin. And it's facing the studio.
Against all
watching-
propaganda.
Facing the studio. Ref's facing the studio with his camera.
The cemetery is not even near here.
He's out there in a parking space. Just sitting there.
Reserved for Ref.
They're like, can we park it? No,
no,
that's
this is
Raph.
Raph's ritual.
This is Raph's spot.
It's his,
Raph's not around anymore.
He is.
He's what? He's looking over
Just
the
look through
studio.
his saw. You see my face.
That's messed up.
In a clown and shit. That's how we started. That's how we start. It's
Scary.
bro. I'm off to a great start
So
today.
if you were a finance influencer, your nickname would be Raf Inkanda. He's just not even from here.
Finance influencers are growing up, bro.
Half of them are
I don't know if
broke.
because it's part of my like life right now that they just pop up in my algorithm, but bro, they're just becoming the next big thing. Finance influencers.
I think that's just
Let me break down your 100K salary into what you can earn and get into a mortgage.
I've seen one where you know, if you save $1 every day, it equates to roughly around about $30,000.
What?
$1 every day
How?
for at least a year.
Yeah.
It equates to $30,000.
The math was
Let me
not
show you
mathing.
how.
It's only 365.
It's funny because they say, "Let me show you how," and the description of how you do it only lasts for like 0.5 seconds,
Yeah.
and it then skips to the next reel, or it starts all over again.
First, you need to be born into a rich family. Next.
Oh, man.
Everyone trying to get rich, man. Don't worry, you'll get there. That's my financial advice. Don't worry, bro.
You'll
Don't
get
worry.
there.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Just
You'll
don't,
get
yeah.
there. You know, just don't stop. Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Don't do that because like you'll be rich and
But do
then
stop.
you just write people.
You just gotta know when to stop.
God.
Can we start? Let's end the streak of talking about Puff Daddy
Yeah.
once in the podcast. For
I think it was like 4 episodes straight.
This is number
wasn't it?
5 now.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute.
minute.
We mentioned it.
We didn't mention him directly
really
until
mention
just
it.
then. We just said his catchphrase,
We
which
just
is
referenced it. You
Yeah.
started with
Can't
the
stop,
Yeah.
So it's definitely Diddy.
I think I just have to stop saying can't stop because that just triggers.
Yeah, and also because we
How else can we say
we'll get
can't stop?
demonetized because you keep saying can't.
Let's
stop.
halt
Yeah.
here. Just say that all the time. Let's halt here.
Halt!
Can't halt, won't halt.
Can't halt.
That's
halt, halt.
in Spice Girls song.
Don't
halt
halt.
right now. Thank you very much.
MC Hammer goes, halt! Hammer time!
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't halt till you get enough.
halt till you get it.
Ta-da.
Oh man.
That's too much.
Oh, man. That's great. I like that. Halt. Let's here's some slang. Let's normalize
What's
that.
stop in Tagalog?
Hinto.
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 Para.
There we go.
Tama na, kuya.
Tama na.
Hinto.
Stop is huy.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Hinto na. Hinto na.
I've heard of there's this chick from America, right? And she was traveling to Phil's and she was catching a Jeep, right, with her mates, and she wanted to have the whole Filipino experience of catching a Jeep and, you know, asking when to stop. And she didn't know how to do the, like,
She didn't know.
para po.
Yeah, para.
And she said, Kuya, tama na. I was like, whoa.
It will be like, what is
Was
he
that
doing?
one of
That's
the?
wild.
Was that one of the bits of that chick?
The lorry, no. She started doing the whole, how do I speak in English? Because
Yeah.
the Jeep driver speaks in English.
Yeah, yeah.
But the girl that I heard of, she was on Kumu, she was live streaming. And her mates kept on giving her shit because
She didn't speak Tagalog.
tama na kuya.
Tama na, kuya.
I was like, rah. Tama na, step kuya.
Tama na, step kuya.
Para po. Para po.
Hinto.
Hinto.
Hinto to the wall.
To the hinto. To the wall. Till the powers drop down my bayag.
That just sounds ugly, bro.
It sounds
Bayag
Bayag
does
doesn't
sound
sound-
like
It doesn't sound as cool as when, when they
balls
don't.
there.
Yeah.
But bayag, yeah, no, it sounds sweaty.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It sounds sweaty.
Sweaty. Sounds sweaty.
All right, let's start the show.
Yeah, let's start.
19 minutes in.
Love it. I love it.
Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raph. This is episode number 267. And I'm here with my usual suspects, the people who, feel good because they dress good. And dressing good is a mind state. It's not how you look, it's how you feel. And we start off with Mr. Don doing stuff with his best sample of his hat ever.
What's doing?
I give compliments to your hat. We might put that on
printing out
marketing.
new ones.
Yeah.
This
I,
is a
I,
different
guess I
cover.
just made a sample of this, but yeah, we can.
What do you guys think of his hat?
What do you, everyone? Are you willing to wear this hat?
Over this hat.
Because this hat hasn't been selling shit.
It's shit. I'm gonna chuck it away
We've
right
had
now.
2 sales for this hat.
2 sales.
2 sales.
And we've given away all of them. I have one for every day of the week.
And to my right is Mr. Beige. Beige against the machine. Beige watch. All about the beige.
No mention about the hat this time.
Everything else beige.
It's to me, all I see is beige.
Bro,
Beige,
even
beige.
my present for your kid yesterday was a beige.
It was his whole
That's
beige
dope.
outfit, bro. Like,
I saw it and I was like, this is perfect. I was just a
Mr.
baby.
Christian Garcia. Wow.
You need to get those LA Compton beige, the Crip dudes wear.
Do they have it in beige?
It's always beige.
That's such a
like
weird
a tracksuit.
That's such a weird description. You know the beige jumpers that the Crips
You know the ones
wear
when
when they don't feel like wearing blue
when they don't wear the blue, they wear beige with blue.
because it starts with.
Is that a subset of the Crips? It's just beige Crips.
It's like a jumpsuit almost. It looks cool.
They call it crage.
Craze. Yeah, they have to call it craze.
Yeah, the craze. Like when they don't want to wear the crew.
Yeah,
It's funny how that
Funny
works
that
out.
works.
Bro.
Oh man.
it's amazing.
They could have got a color that starts with C.
I just want to wear a hat. I have to join a gang now.
I know I have to kill someone.
Get beat up into this group.
And all the way from London down,
Oh, yeah,
and staying down under right now.
Mm-hmm.
For a limited time only. I don't know how long he's going to stay here for, but we got him here now. Here's
me.
Mr. Nats blazing.
I've been held here against my own will.
Wow.
Nah, so
Wait, is it a limited time only?
I don't know because I don't know. Man, Nats blazing could just go up and leave.
we're back here.
Yeah.
We're back for the time being.
For the time being.
No, I mean we were back here.
Oh, man.
we're
There's
back
no
here.
time
You're gonna
now.
break this guy's heart.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
I'm not saying like I'm
gonna
gonna
leave us again?
I'm not saying I'm gonna go. I'm saying we gonna go.
So
Places.
wherever he goes, we come with.
We don't know where we gonna go.
So we're gonna.
We might go to the place where the beige jumpsuits exists. The craze. Ooh. yeah.
We're very philosophical right now in this podcast.
Visionaries right now.
Visionaries.
We're
We're
like
revolutionary
manifesting.
vision guys.
We need
bro.
Leanne here right now just to manifest some shit. Let's manifest.
That's
some
her
shit.
job.
We need she's like a conjuring queen, just manifesting stuff for us. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's start off. Let me manifest something.
Go.
I manifest a segment. All right, so we're gonna choose. Let's go in.
See how that quickly manifested? It works.
It works.
It's funny. It's funny that that Raph is so on today, and he's like brimming with confidence. He's got this swagger about him. He like stepped out of the car before we got into the studio. He gave a few spritzes of his cologne and stepped out and was like,
I was just gonna put the cologne on in the car before I got in, but then I saw you guys and I noticed the attention I was getting, and you know what? Let's give him a little something, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna spray outside.
Spray outside,
Natural
bro.
showman.
Feel it.
There was
That's what the crowd wants.
there was the thing that a friend of mine said, because recently Akash Singh, he's that comedian, American,
no.
Indian American
He's
comedian.
Thingo's guy.
He's one of Andrew Schultz's
That's one.
mates.
Yep.
Right, he just released a new comedy special called Gaslit. When we watched some of it, and we were kind of comparing him to Andrew Schultz,
Okay.
right? And then my friend made a comment. He's like, "Man, it's that white kid confidence. Like Andrew Schultz is a little better because it seems like he takes more risks in his comedy. The stuff that he says is kind of like a little more higher risk because he like skirts the line of being really offensive."
Schultz, right?
Yeah, Andrew Schultz. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my friend goes, "Man, it's almost like ethnic people need to have a little bit of white kid confidence in order to be a little bit better. Like we have the confidence to say whatever the hell we want and think nothing's gonna touch us. You know what I mean?" And I was like thinking, yeah, maybe a little bit of colonization is right. Maybe.
Is that a cult? No. I think the colonization is what caused us to not have the confidence
Yeah.
to begin with. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
This is the
we were
fucked up
robbed
thing,
of
right?
confidence.
What's his name? Schultz has that confidence because he's a part of that crowd. Akash can't do that shit because he's not. You could
he's a bit-
argue that he's he's the comedian. He's from there and stuff. But publicly, if he says some shit, they're quick to turn on him, going, "Fucking go back to where you came from," and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He gets almost like a pass being one of Schultz's boys, I think. Maybe there's a bit of that in play too. You know?
He's a good comedian. He definitely is, and a lot of his comedy around like the Indian, Pakistani, like Bangladeshi community because he knows the
he's got a lot of
culture.
insight.
He knows the insight, and I think like Schultz does too around all other races. I think, but he does his research, man.
You know, Schultz is really good at like doing research on every town he visits.
Yeah,
like
bro.
jokes that he does, it's like only people in
Super
that
niche, yeah.
super niche.
Yeah.
Like he did an
Not
Aussie
typical
joke.
stuff like
Did you hear the Aussie joke that he did when he was in Sydney?
Yeah.
It's talking about like the petrol prices are high.
Yeah.
And then like, I'm gonna butcher the joke, eh? I shouldn't say it.
But
It's
he-
pretty racist. It'll sound pretty bad if I say it. So I won't say
yeah,
it.
it does.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Yeah. So anyway, super niche. Yeah, good jokes.
He talked about being on the dole and stuff like that.
I was
which-
like, dude, how do you know this shit?
Yeah,
And then he
being
just
on
and he
Centrelink.
makes really good jokes about it, not just some shallow or let me Google some Australian shit and say it. It's like no, this properly constructed joke that he thought of. It's good, man.
Yeah, the one joke that he was saying was like they were the people that were protesting.
Don't go. Don't say
The petrol prices.
No.
As the word jerk, but he said
No.
Let me proceed to tell it.
Is that recording? Is the video recording?
No, don't say it.
Don't say you're gonna get
don't say it,
cancelled.
don't say it,
That's
you're gonna get
right. Why he was.
Allow me to say it in
Allow
a
me.
more politically correct way. And I'll be safeguarded when I say it because I'm done doing stuff.
but like
No, his thing was like he was talking about he saw people protesting about the conflict that's happening in Gaza and Israel and stuff like that, and he's like, white Australians, with picket signs going, give them back their land, and then meanwhile there's like indigenous people sitting on the grass going, what the fuck, looking up at them going, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah. You said it. That was the one.
But like, who's to say that white guy or white people confidence is the only confidence that exists, bro?
Now there's reverse confidence. Like
I
Bobby
reckon-
Lee does it well.
yeah.
He uses it to his advantage, and then Eminem does it, but in the reverse way because he's white. But he uses his whiteness in a black dominated. Anyway, let's stick to just white confidence.
I do believe.
I obviously mean it as a joke, and it's like something a good talking point for us to have because, like, Garcia makes a good point that yes, we may not have as much confidence because of colonization and because of the shit that's happened in the past for people and the discrimination that we've had to kind of endure over the years, but yeah, it's interesting. Like I think it's almost like you have to put on this persona of like I'm meant to be here. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean by that confidence. Because
the thing with Akash specifically is because he's doing it in the stand-up industry. Stand-up industry's always been like a white thing. You know, like stand-up comedy wasn't something from Asia. You know what I mean? Like it started off with fucking in England. Like I think it was like Shakespeare's and all that doing them. You know, thing, and then America, like North Americans, it became like an art form on its own in that crowd.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing it now, like in Philippines and stuff, like people doing stand up, even in like China and stuff, they have these comedians, but still, like when you're trying to break out into the stand up comedy world, you're still under the mercy of a white crowd or a black crowd. So and that's why it's gonna be so hard for colored people to try and be that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in general, right? That's like everything.
Yeah.
That is like not only to stand up, it's also with music. It's also with, you know, trying to be a director, trying to be this and that. You're always going to be stuck. Trying to break through is to get a white audience type of thing, right? Like, for example, for this podcast, for us to break through in the commercial sense,
in the mainstream,
in industry standards, into the mainstream is to obtain a white audience because that seems to be the ceiling of or the level that we have to reach to actually get that mainstream approval of things, because like that's always been with everything, and I don't see that changing or everything. But you know I still believe like if you stick with your niche, man, that's not a bad thing, right? Like if you have an audience that you would like to stick to and keep it with, and then rather than try to appease to be like, you know what, we need to branch out and become mainstream and go global, and then our first thought is like, oh, we have to try and get the white audience, and you know that's like we should just change our way of thinking of that.
I mean, that's not to say like we really appreciate our audience, and we know that
I love our audience, man.
We know our audience,
especially the ones that hate us, bro. Love it, bro.
We know our audience consists of like islanders, Pacific Islanders, Filipinos, but yeah, like it's that whole thing of trying to branch out and get bigger and try to increase your audience. There needs to be that element of.
It's that thing when they go mainstream, like Andrew Schultz, dude, he's got the fucking crowd, like anywhere he goes and stuff, right?
Can go anywhere.
But with Akash, he's constantly going to different cities around North America. Looking out for the Indian community. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and this is not a bad thing. He obviously has a career based on it, and he's able to stay in a successful career. But it's like still that, like we were saying, like there's always going to be a ceiling and stuff.
It also comes down to finance as well. Like if you want to be more financially liable, you're gonna have to have content that reaches past your niche audience. And touches like audience more than just white people. It has to be like global. You have to get the Asian market, the European market.
I think when you say mainstream, it's more like universally. Like there's a difference between, I'm gonna use like top comedians, right? And it's like, for example, like there's a Kevin Hart type comedian, right? And then maybe like Dave Chappelle, and they're both megastars in their own rights. But Kevin Hart is like a commercial type. It's going back to the music thing. There's commercial, and then there's like hip hop, but then big hip hop like Nas and stuff. You can still be like your niche, true to your art. But then there's certain sort of acts that are sort of like tailored and created to be mainstream. Like they're gonna resonate with everyone. So it's more like a business behind it sometimes when you think about it. Because Kevin Hart, he is great, he is funny, but he appeals to so many people because his jokes are like, they're just funny, man. Like anyone can laugh at it, type thing. If that's it. Same with music, you know. Like there's hip hop, and then there's hip hop.
There's pop music.
I think a better example, one that's a little bit more universal, and I agree with you. Drake, Drake is like pop for hip hop. Did you guys see that interview where somebody asked Talib Kweli about Drake? Do you think Drake is hip hop? And he's like, why are you guys doing this to me?
Oh, did he really?
That was Mos Def.
Was it Mos Def?
Maybe it was Mos Def. Yeah,
it was Mos Def.
Mos Def said that.
I thought it was Talib.
No. I think.
Maybe
I mean, they're quite similar, but not. But you know,
yeah, they're both from Black
I
Star.
haven't heard from Talib Kweli since 2006.
But there, yeah, I do get that thing. Like,
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
because the difference between hip hop and pop is that pop is where you hear at like supermarkets and
Yeah.
stuff. They're tailor made for like the family outings and for the kids, for like you can play anywhere and use it as that's why it's called commercial, because like they use it to promote. They're going to use your music to promote products and stuff. That is
And another thing,
made for that.
it's not to say that that's why being niche isn't so terrible. You can be niche and break through a mainstream crowd, and you can see that with acts like another good example is like Russell Peters, right? Maybe at the start he would only appeal to Indians, they loved him, but you get sort of to a certain level and you get so big that suddenly he's playing out to like stadiums around the world type thing. You can break your ceiling and still be true to your art form. Obviously, when you become mainstream, sometimes it's at the sacrifice of your content, because I don't think he's that as funny as he was back then. Which is the same case with musicians sometimes. When they get really too big, it's like the music quality might not be as good because they may be trying maybe they're being a bit too mainstream now with the music.
That the audience has changed.
Yeah.
Because you could tell when someone is going for a particular audience in terms of music and anything.
Yeah.
You could be like, okay, this is you can recognize what the audience they're targeting, and then when that changes, all the people who are like there in the previous
They'd be like,
they're like, hey, I was going for this artist targeting this audience, but now it's more of a broader scale. You can tell the music as either in your eyes has become watered down or is a bit more poppy, or it changes. Like once you, as an artist, change your audience, your art changes with it. And then therefore people will start be like, yo, okay, you've changed, bro. Like what's going on? And
it's the forever battle that the artists that go big. Success comes with that, I guess.
And then there's the Jay-Z line, if you like the old me, buy my old albums.
And I can respect that, because that's why I don't like Eminem these days. So I just go back to the old
You're in
Eminem.
a dying battle
It's like he just died to me. Like at that certain time he just died, and I was like, oh, he's dead now, and like that's cool. I don't hate on his
I love his new
music.
stuff.
especially
that's cool.
with Easy Meal, bro.
Yeah, Easy Meal's new remix is amazing.
It's amazing, bro. Best decision of Easy Meal's life, signed to Shady, bro.
man.
Oh yeah.
So I don't remember.
You know what's funny? That Easy Meal. Sorry, this is a mad sidestep. I saw a line that he did in a freestyle where he kind of like wrapped up his own situation in one line without knowing it, kind of a thing. He says what you call it? People think that I'm going to be people think I'm going to be in the shadows because it was Shade who found me.
That was in the thing,
Oh,
right?
because
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Shady.
Yeah.
This is a new freestyle.
I don't know if it's new, but that line itself, it's like kind of admitting that it's a foreshadow too, and it kind of admitting that you're gonna be stuck in the back end. You're not gonna be the forefront of things because of where you are and who you signed by.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's either you're self-aware or you're trying to do a different meaning for that line.
he's a visionary. And he envisioned it.
visionary,
Tapped you on the arm. That's tapped him on the arm.
I had to.
But because we were talking
Tita
about
and me going, oi, he's a visionary.
He's a visionary, yeah.
Hey, visionary.
we were talking about when Easy Mill got first signed. I can't remember when.
Yeah,
it
that was a good conversation.
Was it
about,
last year or something?
Yeah, it was sometime last year.
Yeah.
It's been a year already, man.
Nats had a really strong opinion about it.
I mean, like, yeah, it was strong. It was a
It was
prediction.
just backed up by it was
backed
wasn't
up with
it has
stats.
nothing it had
Yeah.
nothing to do with Easy Meal himself.
Yeah.
It's just the history of Shady as a record label.
So I was very I was very happy. At the same time, I was also a bit like, I don't know the word, concerned. Maybe I don't know if it's concerned. Concern's a bit too strong. Just
You've
a bit
seen
like,
that
ooh,
happen
I've
too
seen
many
it,
times.
and I don't want it to happen because I think he is very talented.
Yeah,
He's
the
really
dude's
good.
hella
He's
talented,
good, man.
Like
Yeah.
I've seen, like to be honest, the only time I noticed is when he got signed,
There you
and
go,
then I
yeah.
checked out his music and found out how talented he
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
So, but I also knew that he wasn't gonna go, to a higher level.
Double-edged sword.
After Shady Records, if he stays there, if he plans to just use his connects and what he's learnt in that thing to propel himself after he leaves Shady Records, and then use that, be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go independent, do my own thing, or find someone that I can trust to lift me up. Then so be it. That'd be great for him. But you know, like I don't think Shady Records was the move.
I don't either.
It
That's
gave
my
him an
opinion
audience
too.
like me to notice him. So you know, I can't say it was a bad, terrible one, but
He had good momentum even prior to the Shady deal.
Yeah.
That did propel. It was like a fast track to get him a bit more. But sometimes, you know, sometimes just the slow grind sometimes is the best. Like I could say that's for us. You know, we could have. I don't know what's the equivalent of Eminem in the podcast world. Get a feature with Joe Rogan. Get like 1 million followers,
Well,
and then it
yeah,
might just stagnate.
hey man,
I like our little grind thing. You know,
Yeah.
you move at your pace type thing. It's
So
good.
so you're basically saying like maybe he should change his name to, you know, Grind for a Mill. You know? Grind a little bit harder.
Not an easy meal, but then
It's
he's
not easy.
He wanted an easy meal, so
Harder meal.
Harder mill.
Difficult meal, this one.
Not so easy, you know. Like, you know the levels
Not
in
so easy.
a
It's
video
gonna be
game.
a-
There's always easy, medium, and
maybe
and
medium
hard.
meal. You always do medium.
Medium mill.
You don't want to go too hard.
Medium meal is good because of the the
Medium
the
meal.
two
Yeah.
M's and stuff like
Yeah. Eminem medium meal. Yeah.
Happy
Medium
meal.
Happy meal. For the kids.
For the kids.
For the
oh.
kids.
That's
Yeah,
the-
he's gonna
that's
start
the censored version.
Yeah,
You get a
yeah.
happy meal.
He'll start a kids album and call it Happy Meal. Hey kids.
Do you like violence?
You want to see me stick 9-inch nails inside of my eyelids?
9-inch nail.
Oh man, that's so good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, man. Like, I can't wait to see what is to come for Easy Mill, whether it be with Shady or not. Like, I think now is a good time to, you know, find a way to take himself to the next level. Cause
I was just hoping he would. I don't know. Like once again, we talked about this too. Maybe the label stopped it a bit, but the momentum, like you know, when he dropped, and me and Garcia were talking about this. We're just waiting for him. Just like drop some more stuff. Like use it. You've got the
Yeah.
spotlight on you. You just have a picture with Eminem and Dre with you. All these like heads. Like it was cool that straight away he was doing the LA pitch. All that stuff, the LA scene was around him and all this stuff. But I was just like, man, where's the songs? I mean, there's a remix that just came out recently, but it's been like a couple months now.
I just hope it's gone.
The moment's like, yeah, it's like slowly passing by. And I just like, you know, I don't want to be a Joe Budden guy and be like critiquing, but it's like, I just want him to, I hope there's more in store.
it's 'cause
I hope the label's not blocking it or anything like that. But
It's because you saw this before with the other group, right?
You see it a lot. Yeah. And it's a shame because there's also almost like there's a pride, right? Because he is Filipino. And not just that, he is talented, but there is an extra because like it's dope to see like a Filipino artist because there's not much representation
Because we're all like,
in that
we're
level.
like always hunger for that representation.
Because there's like, what's the
Especially in
Asian
hip-hop, bro.
representations in hip hop? It's the
Yeah.
88 Rising guys. They got Rich Brian. He's pretty dope too. Like I like those dudes, but there's no one in like they don't have one Filipino signee in that label. And then there's Apple. You know, Apple's still dope. He's doing his thing. He's an OG.
Shout outs.
But other than that, in terms of mainstream, like repping Filipino, because Easy Mill, like he holds the flag and he's really like he raps in Tagalog. That's fucking dope. You don't see
Yeah.
that.
I think that's by
much.
design, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy Mill, he's already there. He's got the crowd
Yeah.
from there and stuff. I mean, we've got people like, Pilo and doing their thing like in pockets of
Yeah.
America,
Hip-hop,
right?
yeah.
But
Yeah. 100%.
I think when we're talking about, I think Easy Mill, he grew up in Phils too and then moved to things.
He
So
moved to
it
Vegas
makes him
after.
very different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But for a majority of artists in, like, from Philippines and stuff, very close-minded, like, outlook in their reach. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing out there for me, so I'm just going to stick with this kind.
Yeah.
Whether it's, like, success-wise, they know that it's going to be limited, but if it's going to get me through this tour or whatever, then I'm just happy with it. There's no point branching out to Filipinos out there because this is working for me now. So there's no outlook for tomorrow or expansion. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've seen that shit happen.
It does happen. Yep.
I'm looking at you, cunt.
Fuck you too.
Quick fun fact: I just looked up. 88 Rising actually does have a Filipino on their roster.
Okay.
She goes by the name of Ilona Garcia. and she was.
No way.
Yeah. She
Your
was
cousin's there.
your cousin, yeah.
Lorna.
Lonnie.
Is that what she's been doing?
Lonnie. Tita Lonnie.
I haven't heard from her in ages.
She's a 88 and rising.
She's been rising.
I think she started off as like the in Pinoy Big Brother, where she was like a.
I heard
young-
she records music in Australia.
Wait. Is
That's
this the
what I've
shit that's
heard.
in Sydney? Like
She's
like a
Australian
million-
Filipino, yeah.
Yeah,
Filipino
Wait. Do you have
Australian.
what's the account?
What do you mean? I have the account.
Like, what's her Insta?
I don't know. It's probably.
I've heard the name. I've never
That's
heard
her there.
the music.
I haven't heard the music, but I've heard the
Okay,
name,
no, I don't.
like around.
I think I follow her. She's an 88 rising.
You probably do.
I thought you were going to
I
say.
love how 88 Rising and Asian hip hop has got to have the word rice in their name.
That's it, bro. That's like, you gotta
your
sometimes you
windows.
gotta lean in more.
Yeah.
onto
You know,
what-
before
what people-
88 Rising, they were called what is it? Cash only records.
Oh my goodness.
Best. I love it.
It's
But
dope,
then,
eh?
even then they will have to sign bigger deals. It's like, no, we can't be calling ourselves cash only.
We can't accept this much cash, guys. The IRS is
Call
looking into
ourselves-
us.
Sometimes your name has to be. You have to think a bit more long term ahead. Like shout outs
Yeah.
to the guys.
I think that's why they changed it.
I think there's a rap group in
Cash on
Brisbane.
Hand Records.
Cash on hand.
There's
Under the
there's a
table
group in
records.
Queensland. The Polynesian guys. They call themselves No Money Enterprise. And I'm just
I
like,
love
I'm like. We got to think a bit more ahead of.
Like we
in the
want some
future.
money at least.
That's like what's it called? The Rock's production company. He called it $7 because that's all he
$7
had. Yeah, $7.
Productions, but then again, he's the Rock. He can call his production company
Yeah, he can do
anything,
whatever.
Yeah.
and they'll come for the Rock and stuff.
Still be a
So.
millionaire.
Yeah, that's
though.
true. He was already rich.
But
But
sometimes
from the start, you're foreshadowing.
You know?
That's a visionary shit, bro. We're coming back to this visionary thing. You envision your future. You call yourself $7. That's all you're gonna get.
So what are you gonna get, bro?
We were talking about this before, like, advertising on cars and stuff like that. What if we call our production company No Money Left on the Premises? So, like, no one's going to steal from us, like, because there's no money left on the premises.
They'll just take your car, man.
But the
all the
assets,
money,
though.
all the cash is in that book.
But feel free to steal our assets.
Well,
They're all there.
Now we got an
Microphones,
overdraft.
cameras. Now we have loans.
Now we have a minus, bro.
Intellectual property records.
Intellectual property. It's all in our minds.
Steal these guys' brains.
Steal this guy's brains.
But back to your point of white boy confidence.
Yeah, shit. I forgot we were talking
You
about
know,
that.
like I reckon there's a Filipino boy confidence that
Okay.
Fellow
that-
kid confidence.
yeah, Filipino kid confidence that we have a confidence as Filipinos.
Is it
that
our
no-
tribal
you know?
ancestors? Oh.
Ooh, where are we gonna go there?
Ooh.
I was just gonna go with like no matter what, how short we are, we will still play basketball.
That's
That
it.
confidence will always be there.
That's the tribe. That's the.
There is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
many
yeah.
people that are that are Filipino that are in the NBA that we can look up to, but we still play that sport.
You know when you go to like say an electronics store, right, and you see a TV that was $1,800 marked down to like 700.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Filipino confidence going. Can I get a discount on that?
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do? He goes,
Filipino
"Bro, it's
confidence.
$1,100 off the price.
But is it the best?
what else
It is just the best you
You
can
know what?
do.
This is like
We're
experience
both
because
Filipinos. Do me a deal, bro.
do it for the culture.
I know your mom.
Oh, my
I know your mom. You want me to tell her what you did today? Damn it.
I'll tell on you, motherfucker.
This is from experience. My dad sometimes has this confidence that I don't know. I'm mixing confidence with stubbornness, but here we go. He would look at a door and be like, "Yeah, I can fit a double fridge through that."
Yeah.
And then the double fridge comes.
Don't fit. This
Maybe
door gonna
not.
get modified. This door about to get modified.
He's still deciding. Is like, should I admit to my wrongs or
Disassemble the
still
fridge, bro.
become confident?
You didn't measure it or anything.
It's pride, bro. Philo pride.
Philo pride.
We're the best. Number one.
Filipino confidence is that you think you can cook, but other people say otherwise. But you still think you can cook.
Oh, man.
Filipino confidence is going against science, and there's this measurement already. It says how much water you should put in a rice cooker. I go, fuck that, bro.
My finger doesn't
I know exactly how much.
There's lines on the finger for
Don't
a
tell me what
reason.
to do, science.
me show you.
You know what? Tell me what to do. The lines on my finger. Right about there.
Oh man. Yeah, science has been saying, like, you know, having the reheated rice syndrome. Filipinos are like, screw that. Let's reheat this rice and then reheat it again.
You know, let's keep the storage not in the fridge. Let's just put it in the oven for a few days. No one will know.
Oh my goodness.
Filipino confidence is carrying a 25.5 kilo luggage through a 25 kilo limit. No, just push it through, bro.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
It'll be okay.
I measured it with my arms. It's fine.
Bringing raw meat into your luggage, it's crazy. But we're confident.
Filipino kid confidence.
Why is there steaks in this bag?
The funny thing is when they got that raw meat, I'm pretty sure they measured how much it weighs in the actual thing. Yeah. But when they put it in their bag, it magically becomes lighter.
That's true.
Just fucking pushing on that luggage, bro. Like, it'll fit in the luggage, don't worry.
Sitting on it and shit.
Yeah.
With a zip like this. It'll fit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Filipino luggage is when the Philippine Airlines flight lands in Phils, and then you stand up right away thinking that you're going to get out of the plane faster.
Filipino confidence.
And you're in the middle of the
Yeah, you're in the back of the plane, bro. I'm standing up, but
Yeah, I do that all the
bro,
time.
the seatbelt light is still on. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Filipino confidence is when you have to get to a place in a particular time, and you don't worry about traffic.
It's already 10 minutes past the time.
He's like, no matter what, I am gonna get there. Trust me. And then when you talk about traffic to him, you'll be like, no, I've driven in the Philippines. You can't judge me, bro. The way I'm gonna drive to this party.
Dude, this guy's kid's birthday yesterday, 12 to 4. I got here at 2 p.m. I'll be all right, man. Let's start
I even
later
got the
stuff.
message saying I'm on my way.
Yeah.
That was 2 hours ago.
Wait, you know who's got more Filipino confidence than me, bro? Marvin. He got here at 4.
yeah, he did it. He's like, hey,
The
sup,
party's
man?
12 to
It's
4.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
I'll get there at 4.
Filipino confidence, bro.
You guys oozing with Filipino confidence.
Dude, he wasn't phased. He was all just like, hey, sup, man?
He was like,
Yeah.
That's the confidence, bro.
Happy
No.
birthday, Seth.
How's
Like
the
it was
people have
normal,
lived?
bro.
Bro, it's already says third birthday.
Filipino confidence, bro.
oh man, shout outs to Marvin, bro.
Filipino
Marvin.
confidence.
Marvin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm crying now. Oh, bro, that's hilarious.
Gotta love it.
To be real, Filipino confidence is not measuring what you're putting in your dish, right? You don't like care about.
it's by taste?
It's by taste.
It's by feeling and emotion.
It's by feeling.
Yeah.
It's how you feel.
You put
emotions.
the flavor in until your ancestors say so.
I feel I'll be early. I feel I'll get there on time.
Filipino confidence is not going to a Filipino restaurant because you can cook better.
Yeah.
That is Filipino confidence.
I can cook a whole lechon by myself.
These guys can't cook for shit.
Oh man.
Support the culture.
Walang support.
Support the community.
Walang support.
Did you guys ever get that because when I was a young lad, like trying to date as a Filipino boy, a lot of girls would think I was like mayabang, or like I was kind of like
White girls?
cocky.
Because you're going for white girls.
Just any girl.
Filipino
You know what he
confidence,
is?
bro.
Any girl.
He's this Asian chicks that they're white guys. But reverse.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a reverse Asian
Reverse.
don.
You're a reverse Asian chick. You're a reverse Asian.
I wasn't even talking about like
Oh, sorry, man. I was kidding.
but I was talking about it just in general, like that. It was almost as if like Filipino guys had
Now I'm
this
thinking of
perceived-
him dating white guys.
Why?
Yeah, any Lachlan's out there?
Oh,
I'm gonna take it
lucky.
the next step. I'm gonna date white guys.
Lucky. No, because that was the perception that I got from some of the girls that I was dating and trying to date. They were just like, all Filipino guys are cocky. All Filipino guys are like mayabang and like they've got this bravado. I'm like, yeah, and
Because we come from the West, bro.
and
It's like because they like to wear unbuttoned shirts with shirts and t-shirts on. For some reason, that makes Asians really confident, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have the confidence enough to have an unbuttoned shirt without a shirt underneath. With a shirt with it, ooh,
Yeah,
That's different level. That's confidence.
That's confidence, bro.
confidence.
When I went out on a date with my now girlfriend, it was one time I was wearing a shirt and I had it like unbuttoned, like 2 buttons unbuttoned there, and then for the like.
Did she pay for the bill?
No, I did. But like at the end of the day, like this is like months later, and I was getting ready one time. She was there, and she's like, "Can you like button up your top buttons?"
Why?
And I'm like,
You know what? Because you don't want any of the other chicks looking at you.
Yeah.
She's like, cover it up. She's like,
You know,
cover it up.
be respectful for yourself.
Those 3 chest hairs are just for me, babe.
I know, it's like, this is for my eyes only. You know?
You're showing too much
Only
cleavage.
fans.
That's when Don
You know?
hadn't shaved yet. He still had those 3 chest hairs.
3 years on me.
no, there's 4 now. There's 4.
They're the three wise men, bro.
Don's smooth as eggs, as they say. He's got the skin of a dolphin, this guy.
He's got like Homer Simpson hair, but for the chest.
It's yellow too.
Yellow and smooth, bro.
But did you guys ever get that or have anybody perceive that Filipinos are like mayabang or cocky?
Oh my yabang, dude. I was talking to this Viet chick. This was like back in like just after high school.
Yeah.
She said that all Filipinos cheat on girls.
Or players. There was
All
a thing,
players, bro.
But I think it was like a generation. I mean, above us,
I think
yeah.
it's a generation after me.
So
which
I
is
cheated
you
on that
guys.
bitch.
Yeah, it was you guys.
You guys, your generation was the
What the hell? We're the same generation.
You know, our generations were the
If you're niching the generation,
we're the cute nerdy guys, you know what I mean? It's like, those Filipinos are cute nerds. They like playing Pokemon and shit. Yeah.
And you guys were like,
You're
slaying.
describing-
You were trying to catch them
He was
all.
like Conan, bro.
But we were just trying to catch them all, you know?
You're describing me in high school, bro. That was me.
I never broke no one's heart.
But I do have a
Except for
topic
my
that I wanted
parents.
to talk about.
Shit, where's my
It's in regards to like relationships as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right.
But have you ever like I think this is theory because I was looking back at this every time you were in a relationship there was always I don't know even back then there's always that person you had to look out for.
Oh,
What do you mean, like?
Like
Look
a
out
mate,
for
a
because
boy?
like,
They're
you
gonna
know,
swoop in and take
like,
it.
like this guy's pretty sus. It's always the best friend. He's always this person like it's either, you know, like you got to be careful. You got to keep an eye on it because if you don't keep an eye on it, something might happen in your relationship. You know what I mean? And they always had a commonality between all of the relationships I've had.
What?
And you know what that commonality was?
What?
Besides being all of them being Filipino,
What?
Well,
they always had a J in their name.
ooh.
I'm shouting out to every person with a J in their name right now, bro.
I'm just going through all our friends.
Shout out James Rocky.
No, J, as in like J in their name. They
as
were
in like
either a BJ,
an
an
RJ.
AJ, a DJ.
I don't even know you know any people
And
with a
then,
J.
and then are there a PJ
LJ.
or LJ?
LJ.
But you know, like every single relationship in the past, from high school to like not even now, because that I'm like happily married. You always had to keep an eye on one of those J's, bro, because they're either an X or the next. You know,
Play and
so
play. Swooping.
they would swoop in, bro. So be careful of all the J's out
The
there.
mocking
bro.
J.
The mocking J's out there, bro.
Mockingjay bird.
Bro,
Swooping.
go through the whole alphabet and that J, either at the beginning of it or the end of
Watch out
it.
for the J's, bro.
You found your mortal enemy, bro. You know what's the funny thing is? I'm never, out of all of them, I'm never afraid of a JJ.
Why?
Why?
It's
But you're afraid of the JJ.
the JJ's too best friendly for me. Like, you know, this guy has no chance with
I
him.
never met a JJ before.
I've met a JJ before, and they've been pretty, like, you know, more on the opposite of Tiga's
That's because
side.
they cancelled each other.
How many
out, the
JJs do you know?
TJs.
No, I've met one.
He's the one. Sample size is one JJ.
Yeah, man.
They're all friendly.
Don't need to worry. But all the other J's, bro, you got to worry about. You know, you got to worry about. Have you ever experienced anyone like that, like a J that in your life that's really been like, you know, been like, you better stay away from my girlfriend? type
Queer
of thing?
J.
My cousin.
Oh, yeah,
Don's
that
cousin.
Ah, man. No, like I've experienced that phenomena before, where it's like, yes, the girl will have a best friend, or like an ex and they're still around, or like, you know, the guy that kind of he's friend zone,
linger,
but he
bro.
won't go around. Oh, what?
They linger. They
Okay.
linger around, bro. I'm gonna say the other one too. They linger to finger, yeah, man. You know, like
Finger the finger.
that's what they do, bro.
Wow.
You call me off guard, bro. What are you call me like a J, bro. How's off guard?
He's speaking from
Hey, bro.
past trauma. I was like,
Hey, man.
this fucking J guy.
Linger to finger.
That's the cost of a relationship, bro. It's tiring enough to have a relationship, but dude,
And then to
but
have
to
a
be on the
finger
lookout,
lingering.
just for someone who just lingers there, bro.
Finger lingering good.
Linger.
That's it, bro. That's
Linger,
it, bro. They're
linger.
trying to go for my two-piece, but you know,
Fucking hell.
trying to go for my two-piece.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't gonna get you ain't getting your fingers on it, right?
Fucking hell, boys.
Yeah, either an X or the next. I don't. I'm looking out to you, bro. I swear.
Perhaps dealing with some internal trauma.
Nah,
Let's get this J guy.
This is past. This is past rap.
I never had, like, I mean, yeah, there were instances where there was like a dude like that, but I think as I grew older, I became less insecure about those people because it was because a lot of the when I was younger, I was very insecure, and one of the girls that I was dating, she had a guy best friend. Like, they would hang out, and I told you guys that story about the ice skating rink, and like, you know, she was holding hands with him and blah blah blah. And I fucking lost it. And like, looking back on it now, I'm like, bro, just kind of fucking chill
Did
the
you
fuck
hit him?
out. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I was in my.
He was huge. And his brother's crazy.
God damn. Guys, he's straight up.
Oh man. But like,
We know.
but
Okay,
yeah, and then
maybe not
after
a good
that,
idea.
because I realized how kind of disproportionate or unnecessary my reaction was, and kind of grew out of it because I was like, I don't want to look crazy.
You're allowed to
Be
when you're young,
crazy
I
for
think.
this
You
stuff.
can, bro. Even
How old were you?
like
I
holding
was
hands is
15,
an
man.
intimate
Bro,
thing,
you're 15.
Yeah, that's okay,
Dude,
bro.
even in your 20s, people react like
Bro,
that.
I wasn't even thinking about that when I was 15. I'd be like,
I was
oh,
playing Pokemon.
I was never reflective when I was 15, bro.
Jealousy was a thing, right? When you're young, it's natural.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they would change their MSN name for some reason, I'd be like, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going
Does
on,
does
man?
that lyric refer to me?
You know, like, we're together now. Like, why do you have to change your lyric, huh? Where did a rose emoticon go?
Oh man.
Oh, you're going to DJ's house, huh?
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool.
This is funny because I don't
That's
see
cool.
any ones and twos at his house. So.
I got
Oh my god. I don't see any turntables.
Something on turntable.
He lingered you, didn't he?
You know?
He lingered far too long.
But guess what?
His
The
finger
tables
lingered.
have turned.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Me and my girlfriend AJ. Maybe you should watch out for the Jays.
the Jays.
I know someone named AJ too. Just shout out. I know a dude at work.
Play,
His
play.
name is Jay, just straight up Jay.
My cousin's name's Jay,
Yeah,
but he's not a player.
he just crushed a lot.
He's not a player. I just crushed a lot. He just crushed a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's great. Oh man.
Because back then, with the whole phone thing, phone time was money. You know what I mean? Like if you were talking to her on the phone, and then she'd be like, "Oh, I need to talk to someone else," type of thing.
Oh yeah.
You're
yeah,
just
yeah,
now you're spending like a whole hour just sitting there and be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah,
It has nothing to do.
No, it was the
no
it
internet.
was the free 20 minutes that you got with Optus.
Yeah, and then for a whole hour, that's like 3 times hanging up until calling him up again. Why do you have to talk to him like that? Hmm? Why do you have to? What reasons do you have? Hey man, this is all like previous Raf in his life, but
Yeah.
exaggerated. But you know, it's letting you guys know. But really, in my head, I'm like, what's going on, huh?
That's funny, man. It's hilarious.
Well, yeah.
Ah, man. Things you do when you're younger, hey. You live and you learn.
Sometimes you learn.
Live and you learn.
Sometimes you learn.
Sometimes you learn. Sometimes you're still a little bit crazy.
Sometimes you're just staring out there like fucking Jay's out there, bro.
Hurt you, bro.
I know.
He did it.
Talk
You
to
know,
us,
sometimes,
Ryan.
sometimes,
Point him out, bro. Point him out.
sometimes maybe it also goes the other way. Back then, like we're all like you know, guys are immature, but girls too. The types of girls you go for that entertain that. Because like I'm trying to think, I'm like usually.
Well, they
doesn't happen.
they bring their name in the
Yeah.
conversation when you're arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dated,
You know,
I've dated
like-
girls like
Like
that.
great, toxic, but like maybe they're not like that anymore. Back then, maybe
Yeah.
They're like,
they invite the Jays.
They live for the
The
drama.
most.
They
They
invite
invite
it,
the
bro.
mocking Jays.
They invite
But
them.
then whose
All
fault is
of
that?
the whole alphabet, bro. You just pick a letter. They're coming.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Hey, bro.
AJ, BJ, CJ, DJ.
I even got the ones that don't exist in life. I got XJ coming over, bro.
XJ.
The fuck's XJ, bro? Xavier James, bro. Call him XJ.
Xavier James.
Call him XJ.
His name's X-Ray J.
Xavier J.
X-Ray J. That's his middle name, bro. Xavier Ray James, bro.
Ray J. He's
my God.
you can tell he uses
He's a
cameras
ZJ.
and shit.
Oh, bro. I think it's even worse that they had rhyming names, bro.
Ray J.
Bro. Ray J's. You gotta watch out
Oh,
for
they're
them,
the
bro.
worst.
They're the worst, bro.
Stay J. He stays.
Stay J's, but never goes away, J's.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
goes away, J.
May J.
May J.
Like a May Day, but
But
J.
May Bay. May J will be Bay.
Not if Jay's got anything to do with it. He'll put a stop to that.
Shout out to all the people with J in their name, bro. We're looking out for you, bro. Looking out, man.
We see you lingering.
I see you
See
lingering.
you
bro.
lingering.
Like
Letting
this
that
is
finger
okay,
linger
FC,
way
bro.
too long.
No, yeah, man.
What does that even mean?
Don't,
What do you mean?
We'll tell you when you're older, mate.
I think I know what it is, but
It's the lingering finger.
We'll tell you when you're older, mate.
like,
It's like
is it
you're,
just
you're
like,
in a relationship, but there's a guy like this.
Oh, I thought he was, and then eventually he goes, "Whoop."
Yeah, but that's
is this it?
you know.
It's like that thing on Facebook where you could poke someone. Was it
That's it,
Facebook
bro.
or B?
I think it was
Bebo?
Facebook, man.
You just kept
Yeah.
poking back and forth. That's the lingering finger right
the
there.
lingering finger. You gotta
Lingering
watch out,
fingering
bro.
of the internet.
Facebook park.
Okay, you invent
Bro,
Mark
if
Zuckerberg.
I was that insecure like now, I'd be looking at everyone's like Instagram, like who's liking who type of thing.
Who's poking?
Who's liking pictures and stuff like that.
That's a big Instagram. What do you call it? Insecure person behavior, right?
Yeah, you look through the
Seeing
likes,
who's
who's
been liking
yeah,
who
man.
and what.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Hey man,
I can't live in that world, man.
That would be exhausting. I think.
looking at it, you're creating your own insights, bro.
Your own analytics.
You know, like you're looking,
Manually,
you're like,
in your
oh, the hit rate's been higher at 3 p.m.
So much engagement
on this
between
photos
these two
engagement. That's when you
Now
know,
they're gonna get engaged.
That's it. Ooh,
Ooh, engagement.
that's it, bro. You know.
Yeah. Jesus.
From a like. I wish it was that easy.
From one like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Oh, man.
Also, you like her.
God. Oh, man.
Come on, be toxic with me. I can't be the only one that's really like this.
You know
Why does
what?
I look like a tool, bro?
I-
Can we all be tools
No, you know,
together? Can we all be in a
I'll
box?
join you in the toxic thing. I was very similar in that regard, but it would be with girls that sort of liked me, but I didn't want to date them. But then
They'd go-
Jays would start talking to him,
And then you'd like
and I'd
them.
be pretty upset.
Ah.
And then I'd be
it,
like,
bro.
"Oh, that's cool. She's gone now."
That's it, bro. It's like you know, you're putting this toy on the shelf, right?
Yeah,
And then someone just walks in and grabs that toy and be like, you know what? I could make use of
That's
this. you know?
horrible.
yeah.
And then you'd be like, you know what? I kept that on the shelf for a while.
That's
man.
horrible.
I left it way too long.
A toy.
I mean, it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. We're not,
Sure,
we're
yeah.
not literally saying she's
All right,
a
let me
toy.
change. Let me change the metaphor. You had a sandwich in the fridge, right? No matter what, it's gonna sound bad.
She's a
Yeah.
bit of a snack.
You know what I mean?
She's a snack,
Sandwich
but
in the
I
fridge, right?
only took one bite of the snack and I put it
Wait,
away.
it's
It's
a
one bite,
Filipino
it's one
snack.
bite.
It was a
so
Filipino snack, and
let's
I was
call
like,
her,
it's nice. I want to save it.
I mean, let's call it merienda.
A merienda.
Merienda.
I wanna
Looking
take a
like
s-
a merienda right now.
The merienda was looking
Her
good.
name is Mary Ann.
Mary Ann
Marianda.
Merienda.
from Uganda.
Mary Ann.
She's Maganda.
She's Maganda.
And she ganded for a bit until I put her away.
put it in the
back
fridge.
into the fridge. Because I just want to take a bite of the snack, but I was like, for later.
Oh,
Diba?
man. No, but hang on.
And then this hungry guy is like, he's fucking hungry.
Jay.
He's like, He hasn't had a sandwich in a long time.
He starts fingering that sandwich.
Lingering.
Lingering. That's that thing. Like opens it up, give it a little smell. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, give it a little smell, opening up. And then just checking like the use by date and stuff.
Metaphors,
And
man.
then, you know.
Hurts me.
And then suddenly that merienda to me started becoming more appealing. Like, oh, that's finger licking good.
Who touched my merienda?
That's my merienda.
That's it,
My name was on that merienda.
Who's been texting my merienda?
That's it, bro. You know, like I know. I'll even find a better metaphor for you. Bro.
Oh wow. Okay.
Here we go.
All right,
Let's
all
go.
right, all right. Well, you've been holding the same mic for all this time. All this time, you've been holding this mic for a long term, you know.
Yeah.
And then someone else brings a bigger mic. Bigger. You've researched into this microphone and you realize the qualities that it has. And then you've compared it to the mic that you have now.
Yeah.
And then you realize, you know, it's not up to your standards because and then you realize like you could have had that mic, but you decided not to get that mic until someone next to you is showcasing its qualities right in front of your face.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Ooh,
Right,
that's a
like
big mic.
just flopping it in front of me.
just flopping it in
Flopped
front
it
of
out.
you. Flopped it out and be like, you know what? My microphone has better qualities than yours. And then you realize, you know what? I want to try. You know what? You had a little agreement with this person to swap mics.
Some sort of
You had some Adam 22 agreement.
22 type shit. It's like,
Had
yo,
some sort of agreement.
let me try that.
Let me try this microphone. Let me try it. Let me try this microphone. I've heard a lot about this microphone
Jesus
and
Christ. I wanna
the
try
qualities. I want to try.
I want to feel it in my hand.
Then you swapped one night. Well, we call it one night, but it was really 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
16
17.
16 minutes.
16 minutes. So 16
16
minutes, you
minutes,
guys swapped microphones.
It was too heavy, but
And then you swapped, you know, in each other's places, and then you felt what it was like to have this
To have that
microphone
microphone,
on.
yeah. It wasn't as good.
And then you know what you felt at the end?
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as
It wasn't.
last.
it just felt empty.
It felt empty. It felt heavy.
You know what's another thing? We did research on this mic earlier today.
Mm.
We found out this mic's actually heavier.
Yeah.
It's a whole 200 to almost 200 grams
What
heavier.
the fuck?
It's much heavier.
Can you believe that?
You know why? You know what was the extra weight that you were getting on that thing? It was your ego.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
It was your
It's jealousy.
expectations
It was
as
your
well.
I got-
it was your jealousy, your ego.
You know, you guys are right. I got a lot of shit to unpack, man. Like, it's like, I got flaws.
and then you realize that nothing is better than what
I currently have.
What has been taking care of you
Yeah,
for the last few years.
this pod mic
This
by Rode.
pod mic. And that is what it is, man. We're watching out for you Jays out there, bro.
Far out. Goodness gracious.
Black mics.
I don't even know where the metaphor is anymore, man. I lost it like 10 minutes ago.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to the AJs, the BJs, the
See
CJs,
you at
DJs,
work on
EJ.
Wednesday.
EJs,
FJ, GJ,
FJ. Even the
HJ.
weird Jays, bro. The weird ones.
But not the JJs.
The
They're pussies.
JJs are pussies. Couldn't even think of another letter, bro.
Fuck JJ.
His name is Jay. They just say it twice for some reason. JJ. Oh,
Isn't that like a director, J.J. Abrams or some shit?
Yeah.
He did the Star Wars. Yeah, that was terrible. The Star Wars. The new ones were terrible. All I gotta say.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
Should have gone to someone with a better letter.
I love that you were drawing us in, but like, I also director guy. He's shit. He's not great.
I mean, I can only judge them from the new Star Wars, and they're not very good. It was a copy of the old ones, practically. Just revamp the costumes, same storyline.
Yeah,
You
man.
really look into it.
It's like the two mics, man. It's never better than the old one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to the next topic we're going to go with. What were you going to say?
It's kind of, I don't know if we're going to get us cancelled. No,
Just do it, just do it, just do it. Now you gotta do it.
no, the biggest J out there, JC, who for 2,000 years, those girls are still prey to this motherfucker,
Oh, bro.
waiting for him to come back.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
Jesus Christ. The biggest J out there.
He is the biggest cockblocker out there,
Every
bro.
Sunday, my girlfriend prays to him.
Yeah, man. Sometimes, some people have been declined of a relationship because of JC.
Oh shit, yeah. I can't.
He's always in the middle of the relationship.
Always, bro.
You gotta keep JC between you.
Always, bro.
Can't unless JC allows it.
Shout outs to my
That's it,
cousin
bro.
JC, by the way.
What up, Jesus Christ? Cousin Jesus.
Cousin Jesus.
He's the ultimate, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Close second would be.
Let's
sorry.
go to the wild one.
Yeah, let's continue.
I need a drink after all that, man.
We've kind of delved into that. Well, basically talking about relationships this whole time. My one's kind of still about relationships, man. Because you know what? I just realized this financial year, starting from end of June last year up until end of June this year, I'm going to be attending 6 different weddings.
Oh wow.
You realize that shit?
How do you
So
have
two-
6 people? You know, 6 people getting
Yeah, I'm
married?
wondering
Well-
if it's a tax benefit.
I can't. Financial gains.
Because like it makes sense, right? The more weddings you attend within the financial year, you should get some
Tax
tax
return.
benefits out of that. Maybe
Tax
get-
refund.
man,
wedding
it's
refund.
a lot of expenses.
Taxes.
Nah.
Yeah.
The
What if the
um,
wedding is like a work friend? Oh, but no, here you go.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
a work friend. No,
from
no,
work.
the thing that I was thinking of was mainly like there's obviously the socio-economical reasons for it. For the last few years, people have been held back from doing that because of, you know, the old C word virus. But you know, it kind of got built up. Now people are going out there and getting it done. But the thing that I was thinking of was how this impacts us as you know, being Filipino Australians, or you know, people in America like Philams and stuff. How the Filipino weddings, what do you call it, impacts our life, because a Filipino wedding is different to a white wedding. You know what I'm saying? And that's mainly because of our parents and stuff. And few things, parents are going to be inviting people that we don't fucking know. It's almost like obligatory. It's like an auntie that, I don't know, took care of you that one time when you were 6 years old. They've got to be at your wedding for some reason. And the other thing as well, like I've noticed in like growing up and watching like white movies and stuff, obviously, the dad of the bride would be paying for weddings, but like with Filipino weddings, a lot of the time we're the ones paying for it, right?
Out of our own pocket, bro.
It's not anyone else's financial obligation, it's ours.
Yep.
So when these things come about, you've got to invite your Tito and Tita from so and so. It's like, bro, like I'm already,
Strapped.
my list is over. What do you call it?
overbooked.
Overdone already,
Yeah.
and I'm already having a hard time culling it down because of, you know, cost restraints and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we brought it up. We went to a wedding a few weeks ago, this time last month, and was like 50, 60 people in that wedding. So we really do feel appreciated when we get invited to like a small group, right? Because you know the troubles they would have gone through saying no to all these people, and you made the list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
then when it's your turn, how the fuck do you navigate telling people like you can't come? You know what I mean? Or telling your parents like you got to stop inviting people, man, because I can't keep paying for 200 people. We
Yeah.
can really only get, you know, say 80, 90 max. And even then, it's already a pricey like endeavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes away the fact that like you're getting married and stuff because you want to be with this person, to a financial project that's gone way over budget,
Yeah.
and you're trying to manage. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Raf, you've been married, and I think we're all
Still am.
yeah, and for a lot of the listeners, we're kind of in that age of either you're already married or you're seeing friends get married, and you, or maybe you yourself are like thinking about or going through this. But like, I don't know, man. I kind of wanted to see what you guys thought about the idea, because I'm sure you guys probably thought about this shit. Whether it's like you've actually experienced, gone through it, or you've thought about it and it's kind of holding you back from pursuing marriage because of the financial restraints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with me, when I was trying to figure out the guests, we try to get the people that we know that might not come. We try to invite them as a sympathy invite. Because
Expecting they'd say
You know
no.
that they're gonna say
It's
no.
more
Say
so to keep relationships intact.
Yeah,
It's more so, especially, and these are like family, friends, and stuff that you barely see.
Yeah.
And families that your mom wants to invite and stuff. You throw in an invitation because 90%. It's always a gamble as well because sometimes they turn up and be like, okay, cool, here we go, another expense. But 90% of the time, they're gonna say no because like they'll understand. Is like, yo, we haven't seen this person. Like, I barely know who his wife is and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we do have some people who are really, like polite about it and be like, I'm not gonna attend your wedding because like we barely know each other type of thing. And there's that
They've
mutual
said it to you
understanding.
directly?
No. There's that mutual, invisible understanding,
Right.
where I'm gonna give you the invite. You're gonna say no.
Yeah.
Nicely say no,
And then
and
we
our
can still be
relationship are
friends.
still intact,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It even happens in not only with family, but there's friends out there, right?
Yeah.
Where you throw an invitation, and because there's some odd reason we have to keep this relationship intact. I'm throwing an invitation.
It's like
You're
fishing.
gonna say no.
It's an untold thing.
Yeah, it's an
You know
untold
what
we
it
both
is?
understand.
You're like throwing in the line, but
Yeah.
you've got no bait
That's it,
in the
bro.
hook. Just,
And then-
it's like you're hoping it doesn't bite,
Yeah,
but then they might just snag
they might.
onto it, and you're like, "Fuck, snagged."
And then that 10%,
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
to be real, like
That's
that 10% of people saying yes hasn't happened yet, or it hasn't happened in my wedding. And the good thing about having a multiracial relationship and a wedding is that there's two of them, even though it's financially like it explodes the budget. Now we've divided the families kind of thing, like because
Yeah.
like more of her side would want to go to the Indian celebration.
Oh, you got two weddings.
Yeah, I had two weddings, and the
That's
the
right.
other side they would go to the other one.
Yeah.
But then you'll have the special ones who want to go to both.
Right.
So
Yeah,
then
I would
that
do
made the culling stuff
I
more
was
easy.
special.
Rub it in,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Rub it
yeah.
in.
So, yeah.
I was a special. I was in both.
Must have been nice.
I got to wear a sari.
Dude was extra special because he was in
On
the
sari.
bridal party.
And I
That's a
got to wear
different
a sari.
story as well. Like bridal party, being out there, like, ooh, if I become part of his bridal party, does he have to be part of my bridal party?
That's a
type
big
of
one.
thing. That's
Yeah.
a big thing too.
That's a big one, yeah.
But for me, to be honest, like I don't care. If you're at my bridal party and you don't invite me to your bridal party, I don't care. As long as I am there to
Like-
get drunk with you, motherfucker.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Like I think for my cousin's wedding, like he had a hard time choosing who was going to be like the best man, but he ended up just his all of the groomsmen were just all of us, like the cousins and stuff. And then he
Yeah.
said to me, he goes, You're the best man because you're default the oldest, like out of the cousins.
Default.
just because, yeah.
That was his reasoning.
He won by age.
Yeah,
so-
But there was this unknowing silence and agreement that we know that you're the favorite, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just throwing in the word default just to settle it down a bit. So there's a lot of like in weddings. There's a lot of like unspoken agreements type of thing that you have to work around and communicate, right?
Because yeah, like it's if you have to put it on a different level, if you throw a party, right? There's your family, there's your friends, and sometimes the friends and the family don't necessarily mix. Like you don't necessarily have them in the same place at the same time. And some people don't do that when it comes to parties. Like for me, when
There's always sorry to cut you off, but with the table arrangements, there's always one table that is a random mix.
The random one.
Yeah.
The miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
A
They all
mixed
have to
bag of all
befriend each
tables.
other.
the mixed bag.
I've
But
been in
you're
a couple
tight
of
with
those.
every single one of them individually.
But they're
Separately,
usually
they're good friends.
They're all usually pretty like independent type people too.
Yeah.
They usually
Yeah.
they'll get along, and they usually end up being the fun table for some reason.
Did you ever did you go through the situation of you invite, like you've got friends who are single and you put them at that table? Because it happened for my brother's wedding. He put like his now wife's friends, he put the two single people together. But then it just so happened that the girl, she had a boyfriend on the
that's a
day of the
shame.
wedding, so the guy was like, oh.
Now the table arrangement is a family tree or a friend tree.
It's a hierarchy.
Everything always connects to, like, even though this table will connect with this table over here, and then these people know each other through this sort of event, and these people know through this sort
Was
of event.
was the table that you were at a round circle?
No, I was on the high table, so I was
He
level
wasn't
2.
even around one.
even
I was on the wall, bro. I was on the high walls, bro.
The funny thing
Right
was
top.
like there's always it was so high that all you could see was just our heads.
It looked like
It
little
looked
mice.
like it looked like we were just getting like
Your heads
Executed.
were getting served on a platter.
It's the red wedding from Game of Thrones. I don't know if you've seen that. But anyway, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry,
No
my
way. The wedding's
How many,
red.
5 years later, right?
If you haven't seen it yet, it's your fault.
Right. Just we kind of when Pasa were done mentioned like his sister-in-law's mate. It was there. There you go. So she brought a boyfriend along or something. I think this dude was in the Yakuza, bro.
Oh, really?
Legit.
Did he have tats?
White German dude. No.
Oh, no.
But he had one finger missing.
Oh,
and I was like, oh shit, this guy's a
He got
Yakuza for
initiated.
sure.
Wait, was he Japanese?
Or the
was he
girl-
No,
Japanese?
he was German.
All the girlfriends from Yakuza. All the girlfriends from
I thought
Yakuza.
Yakuza
Because he lost,
Japanese.
he lost the finger.
He was,
Yeah. He was lingering too much.
he lingered
He
way
was
too long.
lingering too much, so he lost the finger.
Wait. He's German, but he's in the Yakuza.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused.
He was in a
Was he like...
syndicate, bro.
Okay.
Well, we could say that he's from the other one, from Germany.
He was he
Oh,
rocked up in
yeah.
German
Like, in the
mafia,
old
basically.
times,
In the old
they were
times.
connected
But
as well.
we'll
But then he was like, you know,
just might as well just put him to
I'm gonna let
Yakuza.
this heat die down real quick. Stay in Japan for a little bit.
He was
'cause
like the
they're in good
Keanu
books.
Reeves.
Yeah, he's a
Right,
Keanu
where
Reeves.
he's-
All right, we know.
He was like the Tom Cruise of the Last Samurai. Or like the last Yakuza.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? He's like these white people, like in movies, their hiding place is Japan, or they're gonna stick out even more.
It's
Like, let me just
yeah,
find
yeah.
the person that doesn't look Japanese.
Like, oh yeah, that's Jimmy. He lives down the road.
He's hiding out.
He lives down the road.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, everyone knows Jimmy San, bro.
Jimmy San.
Jimmy's son.
Jimmy San's out there.
Let's get that fucker. He's hiding from someone.
Jimmy's son.
John Smith's son.
Sensei.
Williamson son.
Adam's son.
Adam Sandler son.
Adam Sandler. And then the wedding thing that, just to go back to it, right? Yeah. We kind of went off track with this Yakuza dude. This German Yakuza guy. Which is
Yakuza dude
completely
really
my fault, by the way.
And I was like, wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute. Oh wait.
You just derailed him.
This
All
guy
you needed to
fucked
say.
up.
He just did the Adolf sign, the karate chop for the people listening. I just had to add that.
Did you have the problems with like your parents going like, oh, can you make sure that this person's invited, this person's
Yep.
invited, and it's
Yep.
like
There's a whole
before you know it, it's taken
There's a
over your
whole
list.
list. There's a whole
Yeah.
list, man. Because one person equals a family. A family is about average, about 4 or 5 people. That's it. That eats away on your list so much, man.
I've noticed like sometimes in weddings nowadays they don't invite kids. Like
Yeah, that's
for
normal.
for my cousin's wedding, they're
Usually
no kids invited.
immediate family maybe.
Yeah,
like
immediate
one
family.
we were allowed to, but everyone else no kids. I'm like, that's fair. I think
yeah, that's fine. That's fair
Yeah, it's
financially as well as because
not
I've
to ruin
I've filmed a
okay.
lot of weddings with kids, and
It's not no.
it's always
hard.
it's always extra sounds and extra
Yeah.
noise that you don't want in,
No.
on in the background.
I felt bad because recently with my cousin's wedding, my kids were there, and you saw my kids yesterday, non-stop, just snitching on everyone. I don't know.
They were snitching.
You haven't even done anything wrong, they'll snitch on you. Like, so it's not good.
My kid reminded me
Snitch.
yesterday. Seth reminded me of myself.
Yeah. Why?
Because there's two sides of me that he's shown. He was like sliding down the slide,
Yeah.
and everyone cheering him on, and he was feeding off that energy.
Oh yeah, that's you.
He
Yeah.
was feeding
He
off
was
that energy. He was like,
living
you know what?
life,
I'm
man.
gonna do this shit again. Get the same
That is
results.
wrath. Yeah. Just egg him on and he'll keep
That's
doing
me. And then I see him all
it
by himself.
That's very cute. Yeah.
Very playing with his own
Yeah.
shit, and then he's like,
He's
"No,
a-
I want to keep away from
He's
everyone."
a solo.
And I'm
He's
like, "That's me too."
He's an introvert. Outrovert.
He had that
Yes.
look good, feel good moment.
You know,
right?
he had he has this innate performer in him as well, because he would basically there was a playground. He would climb up go around the playground, make his way to the slide,
Oh, and then he'd wait.
and then he'd wait.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he knew how to marinate.
Yeah.
that.
He waited, and everyone's there going Sethi, and he's waiting
Like, not yet.
for like 5 minutes. There was one time he waited for the beat to drop on the song that was playing,
Then he slid down.
and then he stood down. And everyone's like, "Oh!"
Oh my goodness! Are you not entertained?
That was equivalent to Michael
Skrillex
Jackson.
song.
At the beginning of his concert, jumps up, stands there, looks at the crowd,
It's just like that.
and then he just
Like a
stares.
statue, right?
Like a statue, right? And everyone's cheering. And then when the moment's right,
Oh yeah. He gives it.
And everyone just faints.
Everyone faints.
Everyone's getting dragged out of the thing.
People fainting.
People crying in the
Bro,
crowd.
we don't get that shit anymore.
No, man.
That shit. It's either the drugs are better or we don't get that shit anymore, bro.
He had that. Being famous back then is different to being famous now because of the whole internet thing. Like back then, Michael Jackson was kind of like idolized. Like there's people that are popular, like, oh, I follow this person on Instagram or whatever, right? But then back then we had idols, dude. Fucking
It's watered down
Michael
now.
Jackson.
Fame's a bit watered down now, right?
There was this song that he recorded called "They Don't Care About Us," and then if you see the music video, he's in the favelas in Brazil, right? I just learned today that when they filmed that, they had to send a location scout to go to Brazil and talk to the local drug lord to get, because they're going to be there, like they need to ensure the safety, right?
For context, favelas are slums in Brazil.
Yeah. And that drug lord was like straight up, he's like, oh, Michael Jackson's going to be in town. Don't even worry. The days that Michael Jackson's here, like you can leave $1 million cash on the street, all of your cameras, expensive cameras, no one's going to touch them. Those days that Michael Jackson is in this town it's going to be the safest town in the world.
That's so cool.
Like the local governments couldn't go there because they couldn't fuck with the favelas, bro. These guys are like armed, rebel.
That's badass.
But, bro, to get a fucking drug lord to be like, dude, I got your back. Don't even worry. That's the type of power that Michael Jackson had.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit with an influencer nowadays.
Michael
bro.
Jackson literally healed a portion of the world for a portion of a time. For real.
I think at the same time, like back then, the media or the exposure of people was very limited to like a few channels and like newspapers.
They really
and stuff
made
like
idols,
that, right? And it was idols like that. If you knew somebody, then you really knew them, like, and it's known around the world. Here, I feel like celebrities or influencers and things like that, they'd have pockets of people.
There's too many.
Like,
There's just too many now. Yeah,
like we have people who listen to us. Shout outs to everybody who listens to us. And but like there's also a segment of the people around their area who may not know who the hell we are. You know what I mean? Because we might just hit certain people's algorithm, but not other people's.
Yeah, there's so many niche markets out there now that Michael Jackson type of level of fame.
It's unheard of.
It's unheard of. Like probably the closest is probably Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Right?
Yeah, literally. I was
Literally
thinking that
the
just then.
two.
Literally
like
the two.
the ones that you break that commercial barrier and you just like everyone.
The ones where they
on you.
the ones where they have a friggin' news report on the concert. Like
Which one?
they did a news report on the Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah.
About
when they know about you, but like they're not following you.
I don't get the
Yeah.
fuss say.
What about?
I really
Smith?
don't. Yeah,
She's all right, but I just maybe I'm just
I
getting
was
old.
surprised that
just getting
this
old.
many people were like really into her.
I really don't know.
I respect it. I'm not hating or anything. I'm just like, man, I just don't get it. But that's just me. I'm just
after
old.
the whole that's the first time, like the whole thing when she started dating that NFL dude.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, like that's the first time that I was like, whoa, Taylor Swift
that's
is
the thing,
that famous. Like
We
before
put
that,
it-
I didn't
yeah.
even know she was that famous. I was
Me
like,
neither. We put on the concert yesterday on Disney, and then I turned it off after 5 minutes. So I was like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
This guy's so unimpressed about it. What have you done?
Do your girls like? Do the
I
girls
tried to
like?
get them into it, and they were like,
They don't
nah,
care?
no, but maybe I turned it off too soon. It was only like, it's
the credits.
the credits. Like,
She's not even on stage yet.
She's just standing there like this, like Michael Jackson.
It just says Taylor Swift the Eras tour, and
Eras
he's
tour.
like, yeah,
that's not for me. But yeah, it's just crazy, man.
The title's still on the screen.
Yeah, I didn't give it enough time.
Yeah.
I didn't give it enough time. She didn't even get up on stage yet.
I would prefer like it's okay to not like music, right?
Yeah,
It's okay.
totally fine, man.
It's okay. It's
totally
just
fine.
like it's a thing that everyone wants.
But there's no
Don't
one
say
that to a
that
Taylor
I'm
Swift
super
fan, though.
excited
Ooh.
about to see. anymore. That's a sad reality.
I know, like
You know, I'm excited to see that had that kind of fame back then. Mike Tyson.
Against Paul.
Yeah.
The fight's a bit of a joke, but I am gonna watch it.
I want to see.
I want to see it.
Jake get beat up.
I feel
That's
like
why.
I feel like that's getting more in the realm of wrestling now. I don't think that's gonna be. That's more like entertainment now.
It's
That's not
sports
that can't be a
entertainment
real
now.
fight.
like
cannot
I
be a
reckon
real
there
fight.
is a laid out plan.
There's money involved.
because there's money involved. There's
Yeah.
a laid out plan that Jake Paul's gonna knock the fuck out.
It's
It's what everyone wants to see.
I don't know who said it. Someone on some Instagram person. It's a lose-lose, I think, for Jake. Like, if he loses, he gets beaten up by Tyson. If he wins, like, you beat up like a 60-year-old. But it is Mike Tyson. But still,
But it's better.
But see, like,
it's
look-
better to get knocked out by him, right?
it's better to get knocked out.
Better
but
to get knocked out. Everyone's image stays the same. They've gained all this money,
yeah.
He's
and it's okay because it's Mike Tyson. Who else can knock the fuck out? You know?
he's not gonna get knocked out. He's not gonna
Jake
because
Paul?
yeah.
No,
Look,
Tyson's
they're
not
gonna
get
fix it so that he doesn't. You know what I
And
mean?
everyone's gonna look
it'll
at
be-
Mike Tyson
It'll
as
be
like
like a real fight. Like,
It'll be-
What are you talking about? You're saying that boxing is rigged, Don?
it's become the new wrestling,
Unbelievable.
which is fine, right? It is entertaining.
It is entertaining.
Like the lead ups
But
to
we
it,
still
the
like,
press reference,
as
the
a
press
wrestling fan,
kits.
we still get upset about the results. So if it's gone the wrong way,
Because like
I mean,
because-
if they make Jake beat Tyson,
the
I'll
only
be
way
bloody
this
upset,
is
bro.
the only way this is gonna work out by like and make people like all good is Jake has to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get knocked the fuck out, everyone's gonna
happen?
look at Mike Tyson and is like, bro,
What the fuck?
when
You
I
did
think
this for
about
money.
it,
Bro,
when I
Sold
think about
out.
the fight,
I don't
that-
care if you're old.
when I think about the fight with Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather, right?
Who won that?
Floyd.
Okay, I didn't even watch that. I didn't even know that was
Yeah,
him.
but Floyd doesn't knock people out
He doesn't knock
for
people
a
out.
living.
But then,
Yeah.
like, you know, but like
He
he walked,
survives.
Logan Paul walked away from that. Everyone's like, "Oh, you lasted this many rounds with Floyd Mayweather." I was like, they're congratulating him. and
These
this
those
and
guys
that.
are
You know what I
jokes,
mean?
man.
Like,
I'm not a fan of the
it's
polls.
it's like,
Sorry, I'm just really.
but you
When
know
was
what I
the
mean?
last time Floyd Mayweather knocked anyone out?
Never.
It's that dude when he fucking going like, "I'll touch gloves," and then he did it and then like knocked him out.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name? The dude that was in the Expendables movie. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
but
shit. I
Floyd Mayweather doesn't knock people
Yeah, he
out.
doesn't
though.
knock people.
But yeah, so the expectation is you gotta knock this motherfucker out,
I
or
haven't
else
seen-
no one's gonna watch your podcast.
I hope Tyson
no one's
is
gonna
so.
watch your film.
I hope Tyson is so like he can be unpredictable. I hope like there is a script, but I think I'd be
He goes
really
off script.
he goes off script and just like annihilates him. That would be the
bites
best.
both his
Like he
ears
just
off.
bites both his ears. It's like
You know
yo Tyson, this ain't part of the script, bro.
You know, that'd be
My
funny,
ear.
bro. Watching that documentary in like 5 or 2 years time,
Yeah.
of like Tyson not giving a fuck about the script. It's kind of like what you call it, in Snatch when Brad Pitt's character is supposed to get knocked out. But
Yes.
instead he just knocks.
And he
the
keeps
mother-
going and just destroys him. And Mike's known for that shit. When he does
Yeah,
press
yeah.
releases,
If they
when he
do
does
that shit,
interviews.
bro,
You know his insults is like. Can you censor that? But like that's his. How
Are you gonna say it, bro? Like,
How you gonna go against someone like that? That was threatening. Like that was like holy shit.
he said it wrong
Let me,
too.
yeah, you said
Yeah.
you.
Well, how do you say it?
to
Go for
quote-
it. You don't
F
have to
you
go back.
till you love me, you F word.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say it. It's okay.
Yeah,
We're all-
but I'm
we're
gonna
all adults.
censor it out. I'm censoring it out.
Not
We're
okay.
all adults.
But at the same
okay.
time,
I
alright,
was
so-
referencing what he said.
But yeah,
If you paraphrase, it's fine. If you paraphrase, it's okay.
you said the word.
Dig up, bro,
You,
dig up.
you paraphrased with the word. It's okay. You say, at least
Well,
you
I
said
said
F
what
word.
I said, and it's paraphrasing.
It's gonna
But
get bleeped
the
out.
only
It's
result
gonna
is
get bleeped
right.
out for
Like,
sure.
actually, I'm gonna add another result. It's either he knocks the motherfucker out, or he bites body part,
Yeah.
like rips it out.
So look, no
Gonna
body parts are
bite
gonna get
Jake
bitten.
Paul in the foreskin.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
No.
He's gonna get.
He's not gonna be able
it's
to.
gonna be it's a
public toilet, bro.
public bris. It's gonna be a bris live on Netflix,
Public
bro.
bris.
Public Briss, Jake Paul.
Hey,
to get cut.
so he's not going to be able to bite him in the ear, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
So the rules that I've heard that they've put
Rules?
on the fight. Yep.
Tyson.
So they've got to have 16-ounce gloves, which means more padding. There's basically more padding, so there's less impact, and they're also going to have headgear. They have to wear headgear.
Oh shit. That's not really boxing then.
So it's almost like it's like a high-profile sparring
It's a
match.
showcase.
So what's the result, you reckon? What's the result?
Jake
Look,
gets his,
What's gonna happen?
Nose bit.
Yeah. That's not padded, bro. That's not padded, bro.
The nose
Gonna
is
bite his
exposed.
Bite his
elbows.
nose, bro.
Bite his nose.
Uh-huh.
Mike
Get him.
Tyson has to do something that is like newsworthy fucking shit, bro.
I've
to get
seen
past
his sparring recently too, Mike. So the last time he did a fight like this was like when Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr.
They're
yeah.
both in retirement, basically, old dudes. But it's like Roy Jones and Mike, bro. They're both heroes, different times and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like you're not gonna choose which one because not one of them is evil. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this one's kind of clear cut.
There's a heel in this.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the crowd already knows what they want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just going to be a lot of disappointment if we don't see Jake Paul get fucking knocked out.
that's
And the way that Mike Tyson's been like training too,
Dude.
he mentioned this in Rogan. Like whenever he started the training thing again, it's that stuff from way back that starts bubbling and it just wants to come out.
Yeah.
And he's showing that shit with his recent like
Training.
footage of bro, like he's doing this is third day in training, but you still want to fuck with me, like he's saying shit like that.
Yeah, it's
He wasn't
demonic,
doing
bro.
that with Roy Jones, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He was just
Exactly.
trying to get in shape.
Dude,
This
he works
guy's-
out in his
fuck what?
underpants. It's so awkward because it looks like he has a boner.
There's one where he does, bro.
Probably.
I'm not even kidding. There's one where he
it's
does.
No, this is recent because I know the one you're talking about.
probably
from
does,
before.
mate.
And he's sparring.
He's wearing these
He's
blue
wearing briefs.
shorts.
Briefs.
Yeah,
Not even shorts.
The tight ones, and he's got a fucking.
He's got a boner.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, oh fuck.
This guy's serious.
He means what he says.
Maybe he is going to F Jake until he loves him.
Yeah.
This F word.
I'm learning.
What do you think, Don, is going to be a result? It's going to be a disappointing one, right?
Man.
Don's a boxing fan, so what's your take?
look.
But I'm a
I
pro
want-
wrestling fan, so this is more side of my
I'm in
lane.
between. I like both. You know.
This is my league right now.
I feel like Mike Tyson isn't the wild card in this. Like I think Jake Paul is the wild card because like if you have a fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., there's a mutual respect between them, right? Like they can kind of be able to control themselves.
Yeah.
Jake Paul may not be able to control himself. Like if I was sparring Mike Tyson, I would not want to. Like I just want to last. I don't want to knock him out. I want to do that stuff. Like,
What's Jake's like track record? Has he beaten anyone?
He
Is he
fights
good? Is he even
people
good?
that boxers, bro.
Like
you know what I
YouTube
mean?
boxers, right?
No.
Oh,
These
boxers.
like MMA fighter
Oh,
or some
shit,
shit. Like
okay.
just they're not really
a
like
lot of the
prime.
time, with boxing now, it's like you choose. They're the type of people that choose the fights where they feel like they're not going to lose, right? They're going to get the most payout, and it's like cool. There's no way I can't win. There's no way that I'm going to lose this fight.
And then
That's
there's
why they
some
choose.
that just want looking for a paycheck, obviously.
Yeah.
Like what is it? The McGregor when he fought Mayweather, that was going to be a lose, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Payday. That's
Yeah.
it.
Like he's
The
a
thing
good
I don't
striker,
understand
but
is
he's
I don't
not
think like
Mayweather
Tyson
good.
does he need a payday? Maybe there's
I
like
think
fractures in his bank
these,
account. Like,
these fights are now just they're not the forefront thing. They're the thing. They're like award shows,
it's money,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
It's
They're
just-
promoting other things around it.
Yeah.
It's
And
making
they're
it's all
making
money,
more
bro.
Like Mike Tyson's got his own empire of things that
He's got a lot of shit, yeah.
He wants to promote and like have a good look on his brand,
Yeah.
as well as Jake Paul. So it's kind of like
It's a
the
win-win in
deal
that
is like
sense.
it's a show. It's like all right, now we're going to showcase this, and now people are going to be fresh in our names are going to be fresh in their brains, and now our products that we're going to sell is going to be like in the forefront type of thing.
Yeah.
So
That's why
I
Mike's
think-
gonna knock him out.
that's why he has to.
But I think
Yeah.
that sort of like I think where the I guess controversy, if you want to call it that, is it's because wrestling you can understand that, and maybe I don't know what other sports, but I think because boxing coming from where it was, it sort of waters down the integrity of the sport if it's just
Yeah.
for entertainment, in that sense.
But this is a whole new league. Like there's
I'll
a
tell you
difference
what.
between
They
real
should-
boxing
yeah.
and this type of boxing where it's all entertainment.
I mean,
want
it,
Jake Paul
it
to
is
get
obvious
knocked out
that it's
as well.
fake boxing. Eh?
Don't get me wrong.
They're not promoting
I
it
want
like
him
it's
to
a
get
real
knocked out.
boxing match for sure.
Like
So, yeah.
I 100%
You're right.
want him to get knocked out.
But it's not
right?
real. Like it's like
But like for me, it's also Mike Tyson is pushing 60, man.
yeah.
Like he still looks strong and he still looks like good in his training,
Yeah.
but he is pushing 60. This dude is 30 years like 30 years younger than him. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't think that's the. I get the whole physicality, right? You kind of deteriorate over time.
yeah.
But I think stamina wise, like
a beast,
obviously Tyson's not gonna have as much energy over time.
Yeah.
But my God, bro, like the things that I think technique and that brutality, like that mental kind of.
He's an animal.
If that thing comes out, like, and he just goes,
He might kill
when
him.
he clicks,
He might kill him.
like
That's
that's
true.
because it's a way different fight to the Roy Jones thing. Do you know what I mean?
But what if it's more like a Hulk in Endgame situation, bro?
Oh shit.
What?
A Hulk in Endgame situation where he's supposed to come out
He's
at
not.
the right time possible. He's versing Thanos, and then
He
he's just
chokes.
like, he chokes.
I don't know. I've seen Tyson's boner. He's not going to choke on it. He's ready to come out.
Jake gonna choke on that boner. That's all I gotta say.
He's got an Endgame Thanos.
He's going to make him love him until.
That one.
But yeah, man, look, I want Tyson to win. That's where I think. But part of me is like, I feel like
He's gonna win.
he's like 60. You know, he might not have the stamina. He
A
might
lot
not
of people are angry at Tyson for taking the fight, though, like calling
I'm
him
not
a
angry at him
sellout.
for sure.
I know
man.
you're not.
He's
but
like
a lot of.
No, man.
I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah.
I'm just paraphrasing the comments.
he's getting his
I don't
money
like it.
for. He's getting his money.
Yeah, I know.
back,
Get
so-
money.
I know,
I'm
man.
gonna watch it. I think it's an
like,
exciting thing.
It just like I don't even think he's gonna get knocked out. As in like Tyson or like, I don't even think
Either of them.
that's not even in the options.
I
bro.
think if it's
Imagine
goes off
the
script.
news cycle.
Yeah.
Because this could be viral. Because what's going to be the most viral moment out of that situation is Tyson getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Tyson getting knocked out is probably going to be the
What
most
a
viral
What a
thing.
stain on the legacy, though. But
It's a
then
stain
again,
on the
it's
legacy
like
for a huge viral moment.
it's not a real boxing match. That's what I mean. So you're mixing. Is this real or is it just?
I'm
an
looking at the
entertainment thing?
lens of like this is business, right?
It is business.
What's going to get them the more lasting viewership and viral moment that lasts them more than that night?
See, this,
You know?
this
Can't
is
stand Jake Paul, bro.
I'm really hoping that Jake Paul gets knocked out because that makes Tyson look good. Jake's got something to talk about over time or whatever.
for
A
years.
And the
long
whole-
time,
Yeah,
bro.
for a
Yeah.
long time.
For
he could
life
still
even.
be
He's gonna say like, I
dude,
got to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a bloody influencer. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty.
But
Peak.
he can't go around saying, I knocked the fuck out of Mike
I was
Tyson.
gonna believe him.
Well, no, not the. It'll be on camera, but he's not going to look good
Nah.
with that
Yeah.
result. You know what I mean?
No.
That's why if we are scripting this thing, I'm still seeing Jake getting knocked out, bro.
That's the only way.
It's the
bro,
only way.
right?
It's the only
Exactly.
way.
If
It's the only
if this
way.
is all scripted and you want good business for both parties,
Yep.
Jake has to drop the ego and get knocked
Unless Tyson is really facing big money troubles and he got the shit end of the deal, it's like you gotta get knocked out at
He's in
round
the
5 or something.
He's in the medical. He's like in the marijuana game now too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got
that's
his-
true. But I'm just
he's got his
saying, in
edibles
case he's-
and things like that. So
Yeah, he's got a good
But
podcast.
even Jake, I don't think Jake would want to have
Knock him out.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, it's not beneficial for
Yeah.
him to have that outcome.
But also the Paul brothers, they always go for the most viral thing.
Yeah.
They don't
And
think long term. They
Raf,
think like-
Raf has a good point where that is the headline, the
most
bait.
viral, yeah.
If Tyson gets knocked out, that's like if Jake gets beaten, yeah, it'll go out in news, yada yada. It'll do its rounds. It'll get an impact. But if Tyson, that's gonna be like everywhere, every fucking news outlet. Holy fuck, Tyson got knocked out.
and that'll equate to Tyson sold out, bro.
Yes.
Because people are like us, bro. They're thinking as this is an entertainment business rather than an actual match. You know, like if Tyson gets knocked the fuck out, bro, it feels like he just sold his soul to
Yeah.
like the fucking
For money.
For money, you know what I mean? Like that's
What if,
the
he,
whole
what, if, what, if
legacy,
he, what if he
bro.
actually gets sold down?
I
It's
don't
a
think
real
he's going to
fight.
do it.
He's not
I think
gonna
he's
do
got
it.
too much integrity.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know,
like-
after this talk, I'm actually like a
Actually,
bit
yeah.
more like, whoa, I don't really know
I
where
actually
this is gonna
think
go.
Jake has more integrity and respect for Tyson to knock him out. You know, in that situation.
Yeah.
part of me
If
is
this
like
is scripted.
Part
Should
of
we
me
put
is
money
like
on it?
I don't think
Let's,
we're gonna put money.
Let's go to the TAB and just like 20 grand on Tyson.
Wow, man, you got 20 grand a bit.
No, I mean like 5 grand
Damn.
each. I need to save a bit, so get your money up.
But
as
okay,
well.
we went through the extreme situations of them getting knocked out. Okay, what's the situation when the boring situation?
Bro, the boring situation is going to be they're going to go round for round. Someone might like
No one
kind of-
gets knocked out.
Someone's going to spill for a
unanimous.
bit. They might like stumble a little bit, but they'll get back up and
Yeah.
then keep going.
That'll piss
And then
me
it's
off.
just going to be it's going to be a draw.
It's
or,
just gonna be a whole edging situation where it's getting there. It never happens, bro.
yeah.
It's gonna be a draw.
Yeah.
They're
That's
gonna
what
be
I
like,
reckon.
I will respect you as a fighter.
That's what
I
I reckon's
respect
gonna
you as a
happen.
fighter.
That's
You reckon?
That's what I reckon is
You
going to
reckon?
happen.
That'll be shit.
That'll be so
That'll be the
shit,
worst
bro. It's gonna be
scenario.
the most forgettable night. No one's gonna even remember that situation even happened.
Right.
Best scenario. Tyson bites his nose off. I mean, goddamn! Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, and then at the very during the interview, like the after fight interview,
could have
it's
a
gonna be
scar,
like,
bro.
so how do you feel about that? And Mike Tyson goes, here's my new edible range of edible noses with THC in
Yeah,
them.
he's gonna lean. He was ready.
Yeah, he was ready for it.
Yeah, they in a post-fight interview. Oh fuck!
Here's my new edibles, edible noses by Mike Tyson.
Okay, I think the two situations that are really realistic: Jake gets knocked the fuck out, or it becomes a draw.
Draw.
I think so, yeah.
What about
boring
like
one.
Tyson points?
Or Tyson might win on points. The other one would be like if they've really rigged it, it'll be Jake Paul's one on points.
Jake Paul wins on points.
I don't think
I
there's
don't
gonna be.
I don't even think Jake winning is even an option. Eh?
That's what nobody wants, but what's
Yeah.
It could be more powerful things at play here, and then if there's, the
I
betting
did-
game
did
and
t-
people putting money on.
Because like
And then-
if we're talking pro wrestling, right? Because they like to create a trilogy of matches
Yeah.
to
Yeah, true.
extend the story. So maybe they might go that route there, where Jake wins by points, therefore Tyson has a reason to.
Yeah, points
have a
wouldn't be
rematch.
as bad as Tyson getting knocked out. They'd be like, "That's bullshit."
It's bullshit.
I won."
Have a little run about like this. The judges is rigged.
Yeah.
Have a little. Okay, then there's more money
There's
in the
more
next
money.
match
Then
for
they do
match
it again.
number 2.
And then he knocks him out. Then
There's I think
Then he knocks him out, and then Jake has a reason.
Match number 2. This guy's gonna be
I know.
70 by the time
Yeah, man.
we get a decision on this shit.
Or if you're talking pro wrestling style, Jake gets knocked the fuck out. Who's gonna avenge Jake?
or Logan.
The other one.
Oh shit!
And then Tyson knocks the fuck
takes 2 Logans under his belt, and that's it. He retires.
I like that. I like that. You're
And
looking
he
at it
knocks them
from,
both out.
that's great.
At the
He's
same
looking at it
time.
from a WWE perspective or pro wrestling
Logan jumps in the
perspective.
ring right after when the champion gets knocked out. He's like, "Yo, let me avenge my brother."
With one
And
of
he
the
just jumps
foldable
in.
chairs as well.
Because if WWE is interested in a collaboration stuff, because Logan Paul's their United States champion, so
They might get Tyson in wrestling.
if they get Jake to take the fall, move on to a collaboration with WWE, you know what? WrestleMania next, not this year, probably next year.
With Tyson.
Tyson versus
Oh, shit.
Logan Paul. There's a story built in there. You know,
There you go.
Tyson's been in WWE for a bit.
There you
That's
go. He's been there
crazy.
before. He has
Hey,
been there
man.
before.
Is
So,
he? I didn't know that.
yeah, back in when he was in his prime.
Wasn't it where he was supposed to like pretend to punch somebody and actually punch them?
Yeah, it was
See,
during
he
the
goes
Stone
off
Cold
the-
and McMahon era.
He actually punched.
Yeah, because Stone
Tyson, bro.
Back
He
to
doesn't
his
get it.
back to the story
Told
where,
you, man, he
where
doesn't get
Tyson doesn't know the script.
He doesn't know the script. He's like, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to punch him." Whoops.
That's a hilarious wild card, bro. Like, because everyone's thinking that this is gonna be scripted, something's gonna happen, but Tyson just forgetting the script would be hilarious. Bro.
He just knocks him out.
I would love to see that.
First punch as well, bro.
Hey, Tyson, man, we got a script, bro.
I
Please.
see the camera on his team, on the full team. It's not meant to happen.
The person has already got the towel already. Like just.
You see Tyson's team just run out of the audience.
No, like this.
I reckon Tyson's beast like that, bro.
He forgets, bro.
He will be like, he won't forget. He'll be like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck the contract.
Fuck this bullshit.
I'm an animal.
Fuck this business
I'm the
shit.
best.
this is the dude that don't give a fuck, bro.
That's what I would love to see.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to see
That
that.
would actually be.
That would make my day.
That would make money for Tyson in the long run, I reckon.
Yeah.
If he was like,
he
I
might
don't
get
give
a
a
penalty,
fuck.
a fine, or something.
He might lose money for a little bit, but after everyone figures out the story, boost in sales, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? He did not give a fuck about it. You know, that's a niche market of people who don't give a fuck about the system.
That's the producer of this whole
It's like he knocks out the influencer world or the
the
fake
show.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, they've got handlers and producers and stuff. And
Yeah.
they're trying to tell Tyson like what this, how things are gonna go down. It's like, all right, third round. You guys are gonna do this, and he's gonna knock you out, okay? And then Tyson just replies back and goes, "Do you know Achilles was the best warrior ever?" It's like, you heard the script, yeah? Like, it's just his mind is completely elsewhere.
Quoted, just quotes after quotes. Like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen.
I read
man.
this book by Sun Tzu, right?
Just Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Go on,
Christ.
Jake, it's your turn.
Then the other producer goes, the other producer, Jesus Christ, I
I
think he's
think
gonna
we're
kill
all
him.
set, Jake.
Oh
There,
man.
bro. That would be hilarious, bro. I'd watch that friggin' Netflix special or little documentary.
It's gonna be on Netflix.
It's on Netflix too.
Yeah,
Live,
yeah,
on
on
Netflix,
Netflix.
bro.
Yeah.
It's like how Jake Paul died.
God.
The real story.
How Jake Paul lost his nose.
Mike Tyson went off script. The producer's getting into. I told him. I told him third round, but he was talking about something else.
He just kept quoting Sun Tzu from the book.
There's this guy that's like in the shade, and his voice is like robotic. It's like I knew that motherfuckers weren't gonna go
Follow the
go
script.
on script and shit.
But I wasn't gonna say anything.
I wasn't gonna say anything because like I had money to be had. It's gonna be that if that situation happens, bro, that would be a viral moment in itself.
Yeah.
It would be
Where it's like, oh, it's rigged, and then Mike Tyson
yeah,
goes,
because
fuck.
we hear seeing all these TikTok stories like Mike Tyson was supposed to lose in the
Supposed to
third
throw
round.
it,
But he
But he knocked him out and
knocked him out. You'll have those like you have the Asian podcast guys, the fellow podcast guys with the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Did you know Mike Tyson was supposed to get knocked out in the third round?
No way.
Well, really, no.
I love this guy.
Knocked out that motherfucker.
Shout out, guys.
No way.
They're just making shit up now.
We should do it right now. We should just do it. Hey, you know Mike Tyson was supposed to throw that fight?
Bruh.
You guys were supposed to react.
I am
Thanks, guys.
excited to see it. Bruh, I
No
want this.
way.
I want that situation to happen now because it will make us looking like visionaries.
Remember this episode and clip immediately.
Remember that, like, this is going to be uploaded way before. Like, when is the Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah, when is it?
The 20th
20th of
this month.
this month.
Month.
Next week.
Oh,
it's
soon.
next week. Bro, I need to drop this.
Yeah.
So next week,
On
next
Sunday.
episode, we're going to be talking about it. Shit. All right. Cool. I'll drop this prophecy. soon.
Predictions, prophecies. This is a visionary episode.
Visionary.
All the visions we're
It's
having.
20th, right, Don?
No, it's not next month. It's July 20th.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, July.
It's time.
Oh,
That's so-
fucking
that's so
plenty
much
of
time.
then.
Plenty of time.
We can talk about it for
We
like.
can drop this episode in June if you want to.
and still look like friggin'
July
Visionaries,
20th at
bro.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
money to be
Wow.
had, bro.
Oh,
gonna be
that's right.
live
He's
streamed.
still banned from Vegas, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's banned.
Tyson, since the ear biting thing.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Can never go back to Vegas.
Well, he can't go there to fight. But he's been doing the shows.
Because in Hangover, he had a.
No.
You can't do that.
He
Fight,
can't
you
fight.
He can't
Oh, I
fight.
can't fight
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
my bad.
He can rock up.
No,
there.
he was like a resident in one of the casinos as, telling stories and stuff.
Oh,
It
really?
was
right.
part of his comeback tour.
That should be another reason why he should knock this motherfucker out. First round. What type? Bro, the stories he could tell.
Yeah, man.
Bro, they try to tell me third round. that I
Put out
should
a rumor
play
out there.
bro.
Vegas is going to welcome you back if you knock out Jake.
Oh, bro,
Ooh.
bro.
So you fucking
Just make
Tyson's boner's going
just-
to be...
Just make sure you F him till he loves you.
That F word.
All right.
F-word.
Let's shift the mood.
Well, how do you go
Because
from
they're-
weddings to that?
No, because like I'm going to shift the mood
Because we're the
because
masters of conversation. That's why.
we were speaking about before. We were speaking about things with Jay and then right.
Mm.
Well, there's been rumors of some particular Jay thing
Jake Paul.
besides Jake Paul. Ooh,
Jake
this is a whole Jay episode, bro. There's rumors that have popped up again that has always been popping up for the last 25 years.
Oh man,
Jay what?
I got to see his
Another finger licking something good is the Jollibee.
Oh,
Is
what?
it? It's in
Rumors.
news.
Oh,
Hey,
you know
Hey,
what?
it's been popping up. It's
so
been
hungry
popping
now
up
too.
again. It's like they've. I think it was on one of those Filipino Instagrams. I think it was Collective Hustle, maybe. Like we've been getting people sending a particular post saying that Jollibee has become a charting fast food restaurant chain all over the world globally, and they're targeting
Australia?
all these countries, and they put Australia at the very last.
You know, Australia is the last at everything, it feels. Concerts, just anything.
I mean, because we're out.
Everything's last.
We're further
Last
away.
stop.
We're further away.
Yeah, it
from
is. It
everything.
literally is. But Jollibee's close enough. Philippines just there.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Give it to us first.
So we are back here again at square one. I feel like it's
I don't
been
know.
Groundhog Day.
Antarctica's going to get a Jollibee before we do.
Yeah.
Bro,
exactly,
I feel that's true, man. I feel like I think they're doing this on purpose.
Look, I'm just doing a quick search online and stuff like that. Articles saying that from April 2022 is when they first announced that there was going to be the construction of Jollibee in Australia.
It's going to be
2022, guys. April 2022.
Nearly
It's
2 years to the day.
It's almost 2 years. And from that last thing,
You know, we're gonna call it. What date is that?
4th of April.
All right, the 4th of April of every year, we're gonna name that day officially the We Don't Want Jollibee Day.
He's doing reverse psychology.
Every day on the 4th of April, Australia, world, nationwide, will be looking into other options for their Filipino spaghetti, other options for their fried chicken,
Yeah.
for their peach mango pie,
That's what's going to
for
happen.
all
Man.
their burgers, and we are gonna say no to Jollibee.
You know who the head of that committee is going to be? Benny Blanco.
Can we talk about that too? Let's talk about that, bro.
Everybody was messaging us and there were a few comments that were just like, "Are you guys not going to comment on Benny Blanco's saying shit about?"
That was a while
Jollibee?
First
ago
off,
too.
Don thought it was Benny Benassi.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's way off.
Benny something. Who cares?
it was
Benny
Benny.
Benassi.
Look like it's Benassi, bro.
It's the push me and then
Oh,
insert
God
me
damn.
until I go.
That's what I thought. He was another producer named Benny. Come on. I didn't think
it
it was
Benny the Butcher.
I didn't think it was Benny Hill.
That's me.
Are we going to talk about Benny Blanco?
Yeah, let's do it, because it's funny. I just feel like, hey man, I don't know if it's my hate for not my hate, but the fact that Jollibee is not coming to Australia and me not caring.
So we riding for Benny?
I'm not writing. I'm just like, bro has an opinion. We shouldn't be like, oh, you were disrespecting the culture over his opinion.
Can I look? I don't think Jollibee tastes amazing, right?
No way.
No way. What? I don't think Jollibee tastes amazing, but look, I'm not going on camera and being like, this is disgusting.
That was disrespectful.
He knew what he's doing.
Yeah.
Same thing that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
You know Tagalog Kurt.
I am Tagalog Kurt.
You're Tagalog Kurt. Tagalog Kurt brought up a very good point.
Yeah.
He's
That
Tagalog shirt.
Tagalog shirt, Tagalog hurt. But Kurt brought up a very good point when he was talking about it. Resonated with me a little bit. But he knew what he was doing, like
Yeah.
Benny Blanco.
Yeah.
And he knew he was baiting Filipinos because it would get him virality. And he even said, before that video, he was only getting, he's got millions of followers and he'd be lucky to get less than, 10, 100 comments or whatever. After this video, though, and he left it out there for a very long time. So, yeah, it's just distasteful. Not a fan of this Blanco fella. He's okay.
Look,
But, yeah, cheap shot, I think.
he just did it. He just did it for attention.
Attention.
That is pretty much Pinoy baiting, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's
Pinoy baiting,
Pinoy
like
baiting.
reverse Pinoy baiting
Yeah.
almost.
Like-
You either mention Filipinos because you're gonna get a lot of attention because they mentioned
because
us.
hate and
Or
love
they
are
get
the same
it's
thing.
same thing.
Same emotion and
He
strength.
Pinoy baited, but he chose the negative route.
Just on a similar vein, I was watching this video, and I think I talked about it before, where there's a couple and there are bottles there, and they have to kind of match them up. They can't see the bottles underneath in the boxes, and they have to match it up. And the guy is trying to systematically go, oh, this goes here, and they're telling them how many are right. But the woman, his wife or whoever is messing them up on purpose, and it was annoying me just to watch her mess up the order when he's trying to find the solution. And then I stopped and I go, oh, they're doing it on purpose to piss people off.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
I don't think that was on purpose, Don. I think she's just dumb, bro.
But see what I mean?
But they uploaded it on purpose because they know that was going to rile people up.
Right, exactly.
But Benny did this shit. It engineered it,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
But
To rile people up and to get
when that
people
shit was
pissed
going
off.
on, dude, we were fucking doing food reviews locally. Like, if you have been keeping up or watching our episodes and stuff,
syrup.
Yeah.
we've been going around Sydney eating Filipino food at Filipino-owned businesses.
Yeah.
And we obviously go with our opinion of going, we're not just going to dick ride on every Filipino shop because it's Filipino food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually tell you, hey, this one's all right, this one not so great, but we're not spitting that shit out, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's some disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
Not because they're Filipino, but if we did Chinese restaurants, Korean restaurants, like anything,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be fucking spitting food, going fucking fuck these people. Just
Yeah.
going, hey, this is not for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. The spaghetti thing is not for everyone,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just him trying to, again, like try to garner attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, he's just trying to get views. He's just trying to get the
And it
Filipino
worked.
clout.
And that
You know?
it worked. If we decided like, hey man, this guy is his own opinion. I'm not gonna let it affect my thing. If we all had that little mindset just on that video, he'd be like looking at his views and seeing that it wasn't working, and then he'd just be going about his own day. Like
Yeah.
we gave him more attention than we should have.
I hadn't seen the video just because, again, I don't want myself to be another view or another comment.
I saw it from other people's reactions of the.
Yeah.
People put on their stories and shit.
And yeah,
I mean, like, it got so much attention, it's hard to not look away.
Yeah, and we're
sometimes,
talking
eh?
about it on the podcast, so like
Yeah.
you know, we're kind of contradicting ourselves. But I just want to lie that
we're
message.
doing it because that's what the people.
I just want
That
the
chicken
message
joint
is
is
like,
fucking shit, bro. Fuck that. Go to KFC.
No, but
but seriously.
going back to, I mean, like, enough about Benny Blanco. Who cares about that knob? But
And
like,
Benny Bassini, or whatever his name is. What's his name?
From the Bassini family.
Bassini family.
Benassi, my bad. Bassini.
Well, like,
Bassini.
that aside, right?
What a
Talking about
Benny
Jollibee edging Australia for like
Oh, man.
20
Man,
years.
this is planned, bro.
right? And it's gotten to a point where, you were saying, other people here, Filipinos here, are making, like, we had peach mango pie from Mix Mix. There's like Burger Point that has the burgers there. They did the spaghetti, they did the chicken.
Hey.
Other Filipino Australian businesses are doing the stuff that Jollibee.
Bro, if you don't
We're
believe
supposed
it,
to do.
we'll show you. On our next episode of Boom Sarap Sarap,
Yeah, we got it.
we are gonna go around Sydney finding
Are we
the
doing the
Jollibee
Jollibee alternatives?
alternatives.
Jollibee
Yes.
alternatives.
Oh, I got
The
some we can go
Jollibee
to.
alternatives. We're going
In
to
my
be
area
looking
too,
out
from
for
my area.
everyone's
Yeah. I got some in my area
sweet
too.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking out for everyone's fried chicken.
I got the
Or
best-
I got
anything
some-
that has
the
some
chicken.
sort of resemblance to the Jollibee menu.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there with that menu. We are going to you and we're going to be like, you know what? This is the alternatives.
Yeah.
You know, why have the real thing when you can have abundance of different businesses that
Yeah.
are local and doing shit here that are doing the same thing. So we're
you know-
going to do that next video on Boom Sarap
Yeah.
Sarap.
Yeah.
And I recently had hot and spicy KFC, and it's still the best.
Still the best.
John Street.
It really is. It's still
John
good.
Street.
I'm on a
John
KFC
Street, bro.
diet,
Shout outs
bro.
to
Me. Shout out to Grub.
Grub,
gonna
Grub.
be
Shout out
upset
to
with you,
what up,
bro.
Grub? It's been a while, bro. I'm back, baby. KFC George Street, baby.
But you know what? Like I'm on a KFC diet because my
Yeah.
son's birthday was
Bro,
yesterday.
you had so much KFC.
We had KFC caterer,
Bro,
Yeah.
catering
So much.
KFC,
Wicked wings.
and now I'm stuck with the left. You know, like how you have the parties where you have the leftover
How much
lechon
you have?
and leftover foods. Now we have like a whole bunch of
Tray of
KFC.
This box is a.
Yeah, a whole huge
Jesus
box.
Christ.
How
Like probably
horrible
like.
for you.
And now it's so far. I'm
What a
right
shame.
now.
Frickety here, you got lots of chicken.
Right now, I'm living the
Be nice to have some
moment.
chicken right now.
I'm living the moment. Future Rap's problem is Future Rap's problem.
Eat it.
But I am living the moment. Mom, I'm having like 3-piece meals, like
Dude,
Morning, noon,
morning,
and
noon, and night.
we attended your kids' party yesterday, so we ended up bartering some of this food.
Yeah.
So, in effect, we're also in the KFC diet as well. That's what I had for breakfast today.
Yeah. We had Chick-fil-A, bro. That was
Bro, you know, like it's funny because like I'm so used to like telling people to buy on the food, and it's all Filipino food or like some other dishes. But telling people, hey, take some KFC.
Yeah.
Take some KFC. It
It
was
hurts,
funny to
eh?
me.
That was a
I
dope
know it
call.
hurts me at the same time, but now I'm dealing with so much
Now you got
KFC.
abundance of chicken.
It's like, oh, bro. And then I'm the type of person, after 3 or 4 days, I'm like, I'm not going to eat it because, like, you know, whatever. But now I'm.
I saw a takeaway over there and I fucking called dibs
Yeah,
straight
dude,
away. Taking it home.
I'm pretty sure yesterday I had 2 plates full of chicken,
Bro.
and there was still so much chicken
So
left
much chicken, bro.
that
So
I got
much
annoyed
chicken.
that I couldn't eat more. Like,
I feel like you could have put the chicken in the ball pit and had a chicken ball pit.
I had
That's how much chicken there was.
I put chicken in my pockets like Napoleon Dynamite for later.
Napoleon, give us some of your tater tots.
This guy had popcorn chicken, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I didn't even see the popcorn
There was
chicken.
stacks
'Cause
of
I
popcorn.
ate it all.
Yeah.
I was
I
smashing
hated that,
bro.
mate.
I was just smashing the wings, man.
Bruh.
I had that with
KFC
the Frango's chili
catering,
sauce.
If you're thinking of something like a cheaper option that will like
Oh,
please
there
the
was
crowd,
so many though.
we're not sponsored by them, but KFC catering,
Yeah.
go for it.
That's the cheat code, man, for all the Asians. And
Dude, it
all
was
the,
so good
the
though.
islanders out there,
Just
we're
seeing
going to have a party.
so much
Boom.
food. There was pizza. I didn't even like. There was pizza as well.
Turn around, there's pizza.
I was like, Jesus Christ, there's pizza as well.
I didn't touch the
Spoiled.
pizza.
There was so much chicken.
Went straight for the protein.
Yeah, I went in on the chicken, man.
Yeah.
Still, I'm still there. I'm like, all I think about is chicken.
If you need
right
help,
now.
if you
becoming
need
a
more
chicken.
help with the
You
chicken,
know, like cream, right?
He's turning into a chicken.
No, I'm sweating like a chicken, bro. And when I sweat, bro,
Sweating like a chicken.
I could taste the 11 spices and herbs, bro.
instead of yo, it's
Bro, I used to, you know, when I did my rapping days, bro, I used to have a mixtape called Chicken for Your Ear.
chicken for your ear.
Because my music was like fried chicken.
Bro,
for your ear.
your music tag, you know, people were like DJ Khaled. Raph was like, Baka! Was it really? Yes. It's not even a joke.
It's not even a joke. It was like 9 1-minute tracks of remixes, and then I'll just blend them all together, and I'll be yelling after everything. It was like me because like it was only for that mixtape itself. It never left the mixtape because I wanted to keep it, you know, in theme, bro.
He's sticking to his art,
That's it.
man.
That's art,
Yo,
bro.
so like Drake.
You know, like I was like
Mr.
Andre
Rap.
3000 with his flute.
Bro, the I can see the cover art is just Raph staring out into like the sky, holding a single chicken, just not a fried one, just a live one, just staring out, and he's just contemplating all the rhymes while he's
Nah,
holding
bro,
a
it's
live
me
chicken.
naked like the Nirvana, like
Nirvana,
cover,
baby.
and then there's a chicken in my mouth like that. My dick's still out. You think the chicken's gonna cover the penis, but no.
He eating that chicken.
The chicken's up here.
It's in his mouth.
That makes more sense in the world.
Was it like
the Sukaks.
Were you influenced by ludicrous chicken and beer, but just without
No,
the beer?
no. It was just like I was actually listening to Flavor for Your Ear.
Chicken
And
for
I
your
wanted
ear.
to be more specific on the flavor.
That's interesting.
Because everyone, you know, when you say flavor, it could mean anything, you know. And I wanted to let everyone know, fried chicken, bro.
Chicken for your ear.
Fuck, I'm getting. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm getting hungry. Yeah. All this like.
No,
talk.
let's go to Ralph's place. He's got heaps of
I
chicken
got
there.
heaps, bro. You
Fried that chicken.
you should have seen it. Like, bro, I think it was like 2 years ago when I had Seth's like a party to welcome Seth to the world,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and we'd have like salads and stuff in the fridge. Literally here, no one would touch
Had
them
some
because
mac
there
and
were salads.
cheese, bro.
There was mac and cheese.
Yeah, that was the
And
shit.
there was the brisket and stuff. I
Oh, the
remember
brisket.
that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bruh. But yeah, man, like it's still the same feeling of giving out baon. Like, why don't give that too much? That was us with the soft drinks. We gave the soft drinks out a lot that we ended up with like 5 cans. And I'm like, you know what? We could have just had these cans to last us the whole 2 weeks. But nah. Sometimes you gotta think when you give out the baon, bro. Because, you know, it could be baon off, bro. Baon off.
Ban off.
Can I just say, I'm reading this article here about Jollibee coming to Australia.
Yeah.
And the comments, bro. The comments.
Can you read them?
It's just reiterating what we're saying. So there's this one by this person named Board on July 2023.
Hello, Board.
Not here as of yet today, July 24th of July 2023. Been here in Oz for more than 30 years, and we've been waiting for the bee to come here. Heard endless news that it's coming, yet can't tuck my teeth into any chicken joy. They're waiting as well. So the other comment that we got
This
here.
bored person sounds very Aussie.
Yeah.
Can't tuck my fucking teeth in.
Can't tuck my teeth into it.
Did we talk about that?
Somebody here, this person named Borno, 10th of August 2023. Jollibee will never open here in Sydney, and why Campbelltown? Of all places, it's too
why
far.
not Campbelltown?
It isn't viable.
I take offense to that.
Fake news.
Fuck off.
Take it up with Borno.
Yeah, Borno.
Last one I'll read. Jordan, 27th of August 2023. All caps, by the way. Oh no, Borno is right. This is fake news. The fat red bee is too fat to fly to Australia.
Fucking body shame the cunt.
Jesus,
Wow.
guys.
Didn't we say that Australia has the biggest population of Filipinos in the world? Next to the Philippines. Was that us that said that too?
It's
That
so
doesn't make
it's
sense.
so big
That
that
Jollibee.
Jollibee can't come.
Jollibee's like, nah. Too
I
many.
mean, we do have the second, what was it, second biggest Filipino
Philippines.
population outside of
Philippines, right.
Philippines.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy to me.
Jollibee coming to Australia is also the biggest bullshit. You know what I mean? So
It is the
I think
biggest
it's correlating. It works.
It's not the second biggest. It's the biggest.
The biggest,
the biggest bullshit.
pile of bullshit.
When is it gonna come?
But yeah, it's now 2024. It's March
I
in
reckon
2024. It's still not here.
2040.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We'll still be alive.
You reckon our lifetime? Nah.
I don't think
I
so,
don't even
man.
think our
We've
lifetime.
been waiting
bro.
since
You know,
like even before
to
2000.
be fair, it only did come into the
You
UK
know?
in the last 6 years while I was there, and that was the first one. And then there was a line for like 8 hours for people to get chicken, like if you're in the back. But like then after that, it spread like wildfire. So it could be coming, like they went to the UK.
Whatever is blocking them, aside from this driveway being built in Campbelltown,
I heard about that.
Whatever is blocking them, once they figure that out, then yeah, it'll be here. But like, they haven't figured it out.
You know what I think?
For
You know what I think there is?
plus years.
I think there's more powers at play here. I think there's proper gang turf wars. Because McDonald's, this is their territory, bro. Fucking
KFC.
Colonel and the Ronald McDonald, they're like, nah, bro. We block the B, bro. Because I heard the beef in Campbelltown, McDonald's wouldn't give up extra parts of the car park, even though it's a public car park. Like, no. And then Jollibee, if they built it, would be left with no car park. So there's this beef, there's blockages, there's like
bruh.
corporate espionage going on here.
So when people go up to a Macca's car park and
Macca's
then
is a lot of
walk
power.
over to a Jollibee,
Yeah.
who's going to be policing that? This is the biggest fucking bullshit, bro. This is Jade for Jollibee all over again. This toxic fuck.
Jay,
Oh my gosh, man! Just build one already. Shit.
build it in the
Don't
outback.
build it next to a Macca's, bro. Who the fuck is is
who
heard of
in
this?
their right mind would
man.
be right in
But you
front
know-
of their competitor.
Yeah, it is. But you know, they tactically do that because they have all these like analysts in the background, corporate analysts, and like this is the precise location where we need to build.
Look,
That's why when you see a Macca's, you'll see
In
like a
Campbelltown.
bunch of.
they haven't even done.
sorry.
They haven't even done. They haven't even done pop-ups.
There's a
right?
huge population in Blacktown. In my calculations, we should
go.
go
Let's go.
about
40
40
kilometers
down south.
Campbelltown.
Campbelltown.
Where there's no direct public transport.
There really isn't. There really isn't any public
It's
transport.
one train line, man.
No, it's not where they were going to build
You're
it.
gonna
Was
have to
not near
go
the train
there
line.
and go there, take a bus. Oh my
It's
god!
like when they built the first Krispy Kremes in Penrith. Just
No.
like-
The first Krispy Kremes.
I
Was
drove
in
there, though.
The
From
first Krispy
Hurstville.
Krispy Kreme was in Huntingwood. That was where the thing was.
I think you know
Jesus.
what the reason was. Like I think there was a campaign that like to bring
Jollibee here.
Jollibee here, and there was like garner attention and
Yeah.
how much interest and stuff. But they gave it to the fabulous fucks that was like
The what?
they just did it. Nobody knew about it.
Sorry.
Everybody listen to these guys.
He's so angry. I love it. The passion.
Oh, Bono was right.
More passion. You should be a politician.
Oh my
Just go
gosh. So that bee is never leaving Philippines.
I mean, the bee's
Come
going
to
everywhere
Australia.
else but Australia.
You know what we're gonna do? When Jollibee comes to Australia, we're gonna protest.
We're going to right hook him. Hit him in the face.
Give that shit to us. We'll make Jollibee great again. We'll call that shit
Promise you,
Jagger.
bro. We promise you. That's the only way, man. If you come to Australia, let us in. Let us in, bro.
I know we've been talking a lot of shit, but don't worry about that. I'm wearing your shirt right now.
I just realized.
Traded from SD.
I've got a hoodie with you.
Bruh.
We're holding a basketball.
Bro, to have a relationship, we're both in, right? If we have a toxic one, we're both
I
in.
think we're both used to being toxic.
Gosh.
It's just you know,
Toxic traits.
I think it's time. Fuck off, Jay. Don't fuck this up. Stop lingering.
Stop lingering the finger. Finger looking good.
Finger lingering.
Lingering thing.
Finger
But like,
lingering
so
good.
they haven't even had a pop up here. There's other
Haven't they?
franchises that have had pop ups.
They haven't had a pop up.
I've never seen a pop up.
No.
Is
Jollibee needs one.
has there been a Popeyes? At
I don't
least.
know if there's a
But
pop up.
I don't hear the demand as much. The Jollibee demand
Because they gave us
is
like
much
what,
louder
even
than
you were,
anything
you were
else.
mad about it. They put Five
Five
Guys.
Guys.
No one gives a fuck. Five Guys. Five Guys.
Bro, it costs like $40 for a meal.
I don't
at
need
Five
five
Guys.
fucking guys fucking me in the ass. Wow. I mean, like Jollibee is right now. Anyway,
Wow. But yeah, like
Benny Blanco's right.
I think there's Jollibee
But
depravity.
come on, you know,
Come.
let us in.
Let us in. Let us in. Let us help you guys out, man.
Come down to Australia.
Oh my god.
Come down to Australia. You know how good Jollibee would be here too with our produce. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
bro,
Yeah.
my God.
The
You
produce
might
would be
even
amazing.
top KFC's hot and spicy, bro.
Maybe.
You might.
You know, I'm not gonna lie though, the Jollibee hot and spicy, I was actually so close to coming back and be like, guys, I think that's the top tier chicken now. But then I did have the hot and spicy again, and it is better, but not by much. But not by much.
Also, I mean,
it's
that-
really
that's
good.
comparing-
Produce
And it's
has
so
a big thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, the produce that they use for some reason in the UK Jollibee is good too. But I'm talking about just the flavors. The hot and spicy Jollibee, it's so spicy. Like the next day, I'd be dying. My stomach.
See, Jollibee, we love and hate you at the same time.
Yeah, love and hate.
We would put you down and brace you back up at the same time, in the same sentence, in the same breath.
Like Five Guys is already here. Why aren't you here? Sorry. Who else is here?
Carl's Jr.
Carl's
Carl's
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, bro.
Wendy's.
But see, that's the thing. Like Five Guys, I think their first store was in Penrith. Carl's Jr. was somewhere in the
Up north.
regional, regional,
Newcastle.
and that's away from everybody else. I think that's what they're gonna need to do. They're gonna need to, and maybe that's what they thought. Oh, maybe we'll go to Campbelltown, and it's a little bit out of the way. It's maybe away from
I
competitors.
don't know where these researchers get
Well,
their
like,
stats from.
Away from competitors. Right next to a McDonald's.
Man, imagine, right? They do a pop up of Jollibee. They do it in Blacktown. They've got a limited amount of stock. They've got a limited amount of Chicken Joy and all of this stuff. And then they're gonna have lines around the block. Not everyone's gonna be able to eat it.
No.
And then they have it. They taste it. And then they'll have the numbers that they need.
Shut the
We
shit
sold
down.
this out in this many.
They don't
this
even
many
need
hours.
to test it. There'll be like a new national holiday for
It's a
it.
waste of time.
I know that.
Don't test it,
I'm
just
gonna be
open
more
it.
angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Why?
be more angry missing out.
It's not. It's no contest. It's gonna be packed.
But at least
For
it'll
days,
look,
it's gonna be hard to get.
At least
No,
it'll look
it's-
like they're doing something. I don't know. I feel like this whole report about I feel like at least this whole report about them building something in Campbelltown was supposed to be them kind of be like, oh yeah, we're coming to Australia, guys. We're coming to Australia. All right, but there's a driveway issue. Oh, but there's a parking issue. Okay.
You know what you need to do? You need to fucking Escobar this shit and fucking import it like crack, bro. just start selling it yourself, bro. Just import the shit in fucking through the planes in these like little luggages and be like, bro, I got the connect, bro. But then you charge it for way more. Like $100 for like a
we already
Jollibee.
have Jumo who has a Jollibee uniform. He has a Jollibee uniform.
Bro, we set up shop right here in the studio. Jollibee's open, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. We got the shirts. Play the Narcos theme. Yeah, that's right.
I got Jollibee.
You know the crack, the coke powder? It's just the batter. It's just battering it.
It's spelled G-E-O Libby.
Jollibee.
We don't want to get sued.
Jollibee.
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 Or
Jollibee.
being true to being like Tagalog, D-I-O.
Yeah, that's right.
Jollibee.
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 Or we could just call her Jarkos.
This guy's on Narcos thing.
That's all we need to do. We need to smuggle it into Australia.
Chicken cartel, bro.
Chicken
It's
cartel.
a chicken cartel,
Is
bro.
it plata or plomo?
Yeah.
Plato.
We're gonna import that shit. Go to the source, bro.
Yeah, straight to the sauce.
Straight to the sauce.
In
Yeah.
the leaves, the cocoa leaves. Oh, well, the chicken leaves.
That is your
In the
mission.
forest.
That is your mission if you choose to accept it. Smuggle Jollibee into Australia, or just like the packaging, so that we can make the food and then put it in the packaging.
Like this peach
But if
mango
you do
pie
get-
tastes a bit different. Where'd you just smuggle it? Well, you don't want to know, man.
It's been cut up.
If you get caught, then we will disavow any information.
It's been cut up with oranges.
Soggy as fuck.
A peach mango pie has an extra man.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what Benny Blanco was eating.
He's eating
Yeah.
imported.
Smuggled
Smuggled.
in Jollibee.
It's not 100% pure,
Was he in
bro.
Australia? Because if he was in Australia,
It's
it
only
makes a lot of
50%.
sense.
It's only 50%.
Maybe.
Been smuggled into America, right, with using a 300-pound Filipino dude's ass. Benny Blanco, I can't hate on that, man.
This chicken tastes like ass.
I would have spat that shit out too, bro.
It's like, oh, no wonder he's spitting it out.
Ah, no wonder.
It all makes sense now. Sorry,
That's
sorry,
why.
Benny.
Hey, man.
You're right.
Context, bro.
I wouldn't eat smuggled in spaghetti either.
No way.
No,
Wait, where did you smuggle the spaghetti, though? Extra sweet, bro.
Oh man.
Just one noodle like this.
Oh no. Sweet
All over
spaghetti.
them.
And all we need is 70 men. One noodle.
What? One noodle each? What?
All right, now that completes into a meal. Here you go. Extra sweet.
If anyone can go to the Philippines and get some of the packaging, like clean, don't have any food on it, and send it to us, that would be amazing.
Fucking, we could ask Leanne to do it.
Yeah,
She's there now.
That'd
Yeah,
be amazing.
smuggle it. Have you seen Griselda?
She's gonna come back
the
in the
TV
end
show.
of the month.
They smuggle it in the bras.
Leanne, can you smuggle it in your bra?
Leanne, get a big bra. We need more spaghetti.
That's a big ass.
Yeah, it is a big bra. It's a big ass.
We
Like,
know
yo.
another prominent Filipino American artist that's there too, but we can't say his name. Can you please?
Must be nice.
Yeah,
Must
yeah.
be nice.
Please smuggle some in.
Another problem.
Oh man.
Ah, dreamy.
Oh
Dreamy.
man. Dreamy.
Dreamy. Must be nice. Must be nice.
All right, speaking of dreamy, I wanted to throw a segment in.
Okay, let's
Here we
go.
go.
And it's the return of Filipinonizing artists in the world. So we've done it to rock stars, we've done it to hip hop artists,
Done it to Halloween.
we've done it to Halloween,
Oh.
into hip hop,
Yeah.
and now we are gonna go back to the basics. So we are gonna go to
going.
Thread Talk, which we haven't posted on the
Oi.
threads.
Oh, when
Back,
we read stuff
back.
on Twitter?
Oh, we had to. Well, I had to post something
Threads,
first,
man, threads.
but there's
Oh,
no
threads,
Thread
my
Talk.
bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is boy bands and girl groups.
Yeah.
If they were Filipino.
Oi,
What
okay.
do we go? What do we go?
I think we mentioned one last week, right?
So what was the one that we mentioned last week? The
Balikbayan
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 boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Balikbayan,
are back.
the Balikbayan Street Boys, because we're bringing it back to the streets.
All right.
And then I also had a couple. We also had a couple ones that we had said in the past. We had the Manghang Girls,
Manghang Girls,
the
yeah.
Manghang Girls, and
Hang your life.
And then I wanted to flip that. Instead of Spice Girls, I wanted to call them Rice Girls.
Oh,
Hey.
That's a good
And
one.
each of the girls are different pieces,
Oh, yeah.
different types of rice.
Jasmine.
That'd be the jasmine rice.
Basmati.
White rice.
Which one would be the popular one? The popular one would have
Cumin
to be.
rice. Cumin spice.
It would have to be jasmine rice, right?
White rice.
Jasmine.
Jasmine would
rice.
probably be popular.
The popular one.
She's the hottest one.
The hottest one would be jasmine rice. Basmati is a bit more in the
Bit more.
She's a little spicy,
Indian
right?
flavor.
a little more
Yeah, yeah.
spicy, a
Little
little more
spicier.
exotic.
Hey, what about couscous?
Couscous is probably
You know-
not even in the list.
Yeah, but that's not even rice. Eh? I mean, I associate it with rice because usually goes with all.
What about risotto?
You know, in Spice Girls, that Scary Spice, she's the black girl. In the Rice Girls, it's the garlic rice. She's the
Garlic
dark-skinned one.
rice.
Oh yeah, garlic rice.
Garlic rice.
Garlic
Why
rice
is it
just-
brown?
garlic rice is the most popular one, I reckon. I reckon that the breakout style would have to be the garlic rice.
What about sushi rice?
Sushi rice.
Hey.
That's
Ooh.
good. That's good.
Sushi
Tomato rice. for
Tomato
the
rice.
girls.
That's like the ginger spice, but she's tomato rice.
Tomato rice. She's only popular within the group, but never reaches the solo status.
Yes.
You know?
Solo status.
And she dates a F1 driver in the Philippines. Anyway,
In the Philippines. That's so niche. An F1
She
driver
only dates him in the Philippines.
yeah.
Outside of the Philippines, they're not dating.
So that was the Spice Girls. I wanted
Rice
to
Girls.
play around with.
Yeah, why do we linger
I
on that
wanted to
too
play around with Boys to Men. So there's Tito Boys to Men.
Hey.
The boys to men.
There's also Boys Suman.
Boys Suman.
That would be your
That's
favorite
yours.
one.
Boys
Boys
Suman.
I
Suman.
like that one. I like that one. That's good. That's good.
And then we have the other one. I was going to talk about NSYNC.
Yeah.
NSYNC in the boy band against the Backstreet Boys. We're gonna call them in the Philippines, in Czech.
I had that one. In Czech.
In Czech. So like, and they're obviously gonna have to be Chinese.
Yeah,
In the Philippines.
In the Philippines. Chinese in
Let's be
Philippines.
in the Philippines.
But they're gonna have the niche thing. They're just gonna call out other races,
Everyone.
and their breakout song is gonna be "Boom Bye Bye Bye."
Wow. I mean, if anyone can say it's rap. If someone can say it's rap, you know, it's fine.
Boom Bye 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 Bye.
I thought you were gonna say "Pumay Pai Pai." Like that's gonna.
Or we could do
Bye bye.
Wow.
Bye bye. I'm doing this tonight. Ang init naman dito. Ay.
That is actually a thing. Are those words bad words? Because I researched Mumbai for Indian and also what you call it, Incheck for Chinese. Are they bad words or are they just pretty much saying what they are?
No, but usually, because fillers can sometimes be racist, they're always using
I-
a racist way.
I think the way that they.
Way I've heard these words, they were in a negative light.
That's what I mean.
But
Usually,
I
it's
had
in
a
a-
little research and I'm like, the people are just saying, it's not derogatory, it's just what it is. As in,
Yeah, it's
like,
what it is.
That's what they are. It's like saying Filipinos are Filipinos, you know?
It is the Filipino word of the way that they describe Chinese people and also Indian people, but yeah, I think it's the context in which they say it.
Usually.
So the context here is, boy band and boy band's bad love. So
I just thought Filipinos called Indian people Bombay because of the city
Mumbai,
Bombay.
yeah.
Mumbai was the
Bombay,
the most well known thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's where they're from.
yeah.
Boom, bye,
But
bye, bye.
again, I don't know. Is there a nice term or something that's not a derogatory term for someone from India that's not Bombay? You know what I mean?
that seems to be like the only option. If there was, there would be another option.
Yeah. Maybe it's because when people start bringing up race, it's on a negative light. You know what I mean?
That's
But
what I mean. It's always in a negative.
like even white people cop it too. Like Americans over there is called kanot, pute. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it might not necessarily mean bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
like the-
pute is just white. That's what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah, it's always about context, right?
Yeah.
Context.
So I'm
Don't
just
worry,
making
you're
sure
safe, you're
I
safe.
could put this in a snippet, I'm just making sure.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll find out, hey.
Let's chuck up Betty
But I love
Blanco.
the spelling of Incheck with the InSync spelling, bro.
Capital N
Capital N
apostrophe
TSIK. Bro, I love it, bro. It strikes the eye, in my opinion. And then
What other boy bands or girl bands are there?
the
The
girl
other
bands,
song, the other song is aside from Pumay Pai Pai or Bombay Bye Bye. It's it's gonna be die.
What?
It's gonna be die. You know, like how they say in die. Anyway, whatever.
what? You can't explain it. All right, so I got also TLC. So
What's
TLC. My one is
Till sick.
Still sick.
Tita Elsie.
Tita
TLC. TLC.
So
That is the most Filipino.
I thought you were gonna say TFC,
Hey, what are you
bro.
listening to?
Tita Elsie. So Tita Elsie, all you have to do is put in ha at the end of each TLC lyrics. So you could say, "Don't go chasing waterfalls, huh?" Or you're like, I ain't too proud to beg, huh? And then no scrubs, you can leave it as is because they're wondering why you're not wearing scrubs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
so that could be
No
like
scrubs? That's a question mark at the end of
Yeah,
it.
so it's more so no scrubs. No,
You don't
question
want no
mark.
scrubs?
You don't want no scrubs?
Huh?
A scrubs is a job that will make you some money. Now you're on the passenger side of your best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Angering your Lola and me.
Angering your Lola and me.
That was Tita Elsie.
Tita Elsie.
TLC.
To Elsie. You don't want no scrubs, huh?
With
No job.
no job.
No job.
No.
The members of it is Tita Boss, Chile,
Chile.
Left eye.
Bulag.
Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace.
Ay, nako. Oh man,
Tita Elsie's lit, bro.
Elsie, bro, my favorite.
She goes hard.
My favorite band.
Bakit may pasa ka dyan?
Alright, so how do you say lizard in Tagalog again?
Booty K.
Booty
Booty
gay.
Butiket?
Booty
All right.
Butiket.
So instead of pussycat dolls, we have
Butiket
Butiket
dolls.
dolls.
Booty
Butiket dolls.
I love how you got us to say it first.
just to clarify.
Just to clarify in case I got it wrong.
Because ever since you mentioned the wrong way of saying
Booty
it,
K
I
dolls.
get confused now.
Booty
Booty
dolls.
Booty gay.
But we could also say, instead of saying the Butike dolls, we could say the Butike tolls, like as in toll.
Hey.
Hey, booty
You know,
dolls.
the Butike tolls. You
What's
know,
the,
toll.
the tolls, like your tolls.
Yung
bro.
toll.
You're my
Yeah.
toll, I'm toll.
It's the guy
you're toll.
version of the Pussycat
that's it,
Dolls.
bro.
But it's the Filipino guy version.
Almond is Sydney's tolls.
With dolls, DJ.
Booty Dolls DJ.
He's extra tall.
Yeah.
How is he so tall?
That's a size at Starbucks.
Tall. Can I get a tall?
Can I get one coffee tall?
That's how you order it.
One coffee tall. One coffee tall. One black coffee tall.
That's why when people ask, when girls say they like tall, dark, and handsome, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I fit the whole thing, bro.
Tall.
I'm tall, I'm dark, and I'm handsome.
Fucking hell. Tall.
Butike tall.
Yeah, my friends call me tall all the time.
That's funny, bro. I love it. That's manifestation in a nutshell, bro. You know, if we're not gonna be tall, we might as well call each other tall.
Maybe that's how it came from. That's how it started then.
How are you, tall?
So for the tall kings, bro.
Tall kings.
The Tall Kings.
Oh man.
But then every time we're like in Sydney, you know, everyone just hates us, man. Bro,
Well, what?
you know, I hate the tolls.
Hey,
There's
there's
just
Too many tolls.
Too many tolls.
everywhere I drive, there's a toll here, there's a toll
Toll
there.
My car is
They're just
beeping and
taking my
beeping.
money.
All I hear is beep, beep, beep. Everywhere I drive.
Drive over that bridge. There's another tall.
Another toll there.
See another toll.
All the way to the west, another toll there. In the tunnel, another toll
There's
there.
like another highway. The
Another
mate.
toll.
The mate.
The mate. M8.
The mate. He's not your mate because there's another toll.
M8, bro.
Fucking hell.
The ma-
I paid the toll twice because I went through it and I was in the wrong way and I had to go back on it.
Hey man,
It's double tolls.
some of these Filipinos know how to hustle, bro.
I hate it, bro.
Mate.
It's called too tall.
Too tall. Too tall.
You're too tall sometimes.
Oh,
If
man.
you broke that
I'm too tall.
that trip, it's called footall.
Oh man. This keeps going. Naputol.
Too tall in trip. That's why you pay too tall.
You go to the toilet and you have to pay to use the toilet. That's a puto.
What?
A puto. A puto.
Puto.
That's a food toll.
Oh my god!
I was like, wait.
You have to
what?
buy something.
So dumb.
Here's
That
my
happened,
putol.
that happened to us in Germany. We stopped at a servo, and you have to pay to use the toilets.
Yeah, they do that in Europe.
And because
Train stations, you have to have a
Europe,
coin.
Europe's
yeah,
popular.
man,
That's your putol over there.
yeah, you're brutal.
Put that putol in my hand.
I had the Enchik one when it like lined up. I had that written down. The other one that I had was like yung kwan direction.
One direction.
Yung kwan yung kwan direction.
There's that boy band named Blue back then.
Yeah.
And there's Don's Tito Blue Boy. Everyone's got one, bro.
I love the confidence when he had Tita Blue Boy. Like, shout out Tita Blue Boy.
As long as boy is in there,
Yeah.
it's got to be Tito.
He wanted to be different. He's like, everybody's named Boy, so I'm gonna be Blue.
Why blue?
No idea, man.
He was watching
I think-
Reservoir Dogs.
I think I think he was.
the blue boy. I thought you said blue.
I did
balls or
ask the
something.
question, and they said that I think he was sick when he was like, a baby,
Oh,
and he was blue, and so
that was dark.
it stuck. I guess. Shout out Tita Blue Boy.
I was gonna say something inappropriate, but he's your uncle, so I won't say it now.
All right,
Go and just
all right, you
edit
can
it.
say it now.
Do it. Do it.
Say
and
now,
just edit
nigga.
it out.
Maybe he blew at Tita Boy.
Jeez.
Yeah, leave it. Leave it. It's generic. There's a lot of boy.
Tito Blue Boy isn't his name, it's what he did.
Actually, no, there is only one blue boy. No, it's
Fucking hell.
And that's why there's no Tito Boy in the family no more. It's just like,
oh, that's Tito boy. That's Tito blue boy. As you can tell, he blue boy.
as you can tell. As if that's common knowledge. As you can tell. We named him for this precise reason.
Well, you can see it on his face. What the
Because he's blue boy.
Fucking hell.
No, stop.
No.
No, his family. No.
Minus
Blue
Lictas
boy.
points.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
But make a snippet. Just
Just bleep it.
cut it out, but make a snippet, please.
Just bleep it and keep it on the Patreon.
Okay. He's serious, bro. He's serious.
Keep it on the Patreon.
He's serious. It's disrespect. Nah,
Alright,
leave it out.
alright,
Leave it out.
alright.
Leave it out. Leave it out. Cut it. Cut it. Leave it out.
Oh, man.
Leave it out. Make a snippet.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna be in a conundrum when I'm at home.
I'm not offended, so. Yo.
Nah.
Should we cut this? Because it's funny as fuck.
I mean, meant no harm. Does he listen to the podcast?
No.
That's alright then. It's cool. That's any better. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
like it's not
some of his
public
family
knowledge.
does.
Some of my family do.
And I'm pretty sure there must be a rare case of other people having Tito Blue Boys in their family too.
I love how the color is a big part of it.
Ooh.
The blue boy, Tita red flag over there.
Tito Blue Boy,
This one's
Tita Red
Tita green
Flag.
light. She's a bit of a slut.
It's like the Filipino reservoir
She's always on the
dogs.
go.
Oh, he's on the go.
Can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Man.
Oh, no. Tito Brown Bag, he's always drinking.
And Don has given me his Cheatcoders stats.
We all know what that means.
Hey, I was just getting ready. Come on. I always do that.
Don
brother's
wants to
not
leave. I think he headed after the blue boy joke. He's like, fuck these guys. Making fun of my Tito blue boy. I'm gonna send my song right now.
Tito Blue Boy.
It sounded southern. My Tito blue boy.
My Tito Blue. I do declare.
I do declare we
My
finished.
Tito Blue
man.
Boy.
Here's my blue boy. I'm gonna send my song right now. Talk about my
Sounds like
Tito
a
blue
plantation
boy.
owner.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, old Blue Boy. Hey, old Blue Boy.
Tito Blue Boy, Tito Red Flag, Tito Green Light, Tito Brown Bag.
Tito black.
Oh,
I don't know why.
okay,
I don't know why I said that.
Tito No Shorts. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's, I
short.
think we're done.
Yeah, they do that. They do also do it in Indian families too. They have like Pati is like grandma, right?
Yeah.
And they would have like the auntie that comes to here to take care of my mother-in-law. She's to Seth is Fiji Pati. So because it's the fact that she comes from Fiji.
Right.
So Fiji party, and there's also like apparently Shivi's has a party, a grandma that is young looking.
Yeah.
So they call her sexy party.
Wait, do we do that in Filipino?
I'm pretty sure that's like with Philippines.
We don't have.
as well, right?
I don't know, but we don't call our titas sexy.
Yeah, no, but that's just
This one's a sexy
party.
Tita over here.
Sexy tita.
Tita sexy.
like the young one, young Tito. But,
Well,
but we
definitely-
do that somehow, like incorporate some sort of like
I don't think-
extra
I don't think so.
adjective to
Yeah.
make.
Maybe
you
as
have-
a joke.
Do you have like when everything is like when it's over? Do you have a after party?
Yeah. I was gonna say is the Lola that likes two of everything and just
We
loves
call-
to party.
we call the grandma's house because all the grandmas are always there. We call it the party house.
The party.
I'm like, hey Seth, you want to go to the party house? It's fun.
And they show him how to use the toilet. Is it called party training?
Party training.
He's just selling coke. It's like a party bag.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I take an extra step? I took an extra step. Upgrades on man.
I was thinking of the Coca-Cola in a bag. That's what.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what you meant. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, party bag.
Yeah. Party bag. Yeah.
Hey, hello to our Indian audience out there.
Not beef party though.
Hey,
Not
Shiv.
beef party.
No beef party. That's true.
Indians are like, they're finally talking about us.
Yes.
Yes. After they call us Bombais.
Bye bye.
Bombay, bye bye.
Bro, if you cut this snippet out of context, could get cancelled, bro. just rap going Bombay. just like that.
Just put in the Pumai Pai Pai one. That's better. It's less controversial.
All right, let's get into Cheatcoders Stash. This is the party show. We nominate a song from last week, this week, or something in the future. We like to showcase music because music makes the world go round. And I think we found like each of us have our little niche of music, and putting it together in a playlist would be so cool for you guys to listen to. Let's start off with Don doing stuff. So what song do you want to nominate on?
I'm gonna go a little left field. This one, it is still kind of in my field. A lot of people don't know that I do love rock music as well. And there's a band called Incubus who've started to kind of re-release some of their early albums, or early music. Back in the 2000s, there was this trend of rock bands doing covers of R&B and hip hop songs. Now, the song that I'm going to put up is Incubus, the rock band, doing a cover of Still Not a Player by Big Pun.
Oh
and Joe.
shit. Cool. Incubus.
Incubus, yeah. They're actually going to be touring Australia. Incub-
Keep talking. I need to.
They're actually going to be touring Australia. They're going to do Wollongong and Sydney, April.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wollongong, nice.
Yeah.
Wollongong's pretty cool these days.
Wynn Stadium, and I think it's a core stadium. So I don't know if I'm going to go see them. It starts off with this funk
Oi.
like groove, and then it hits the rock, man.
Ooh.
Uptown. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
I mean, like.
You don't like it?
Anything? Yeah, Tyler's opinions.
Yeah, the novelty wore out. 20 seconds in, like, yeah, it's cool.
They sampled it. I thought they were gonna do the verses. I don't mind it. I think it's cool.
It's rock. It's a very different like vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I like
So it's a
rock
mashup.
back in the day.
kind
But
of.
it's
Yeah,
more of a
I would say it's
mashup.
like a mashup.
Mashup, yeah.
Because like the thing that I like with Incubus is they do this
new?
like jazz fusion, rock fusion style of music. Like you heard it in the beginning, it's very funk oriented. Now it's almost like drum and bass and rock. And then now it's just like full rock. But yeah, man.
I love the rock singing part. of the chorus.
Yeah.
It's very. It's not Joe. It's very. I wanna be with no more.
It's almost like if you had John Legend singing it. It'd be different.
I reckon
Oh,
if
they-
they
oh,
kept
they-
their verses, like they made their own verses.
Change the lyrics.
Before we got for that part.
They do that. They do
Yeah,
that.
for
in
the-
this.
for the-
I'll listen to it.
But yeah, it continues a little
Not
bit
me.
like that.
Oh, there you go.
So this was my shit in the 2000s, man, early 2000s.
Yeah, this guy
Rock
used to wear a leather band on his wrist.
What's the band on
With the chain.
Yeah, bro, it's just like a little belt on his wrist, bro.
Punk rock.
Yeah, it was.
Mine used to be the one in straights, and then you go.
Oh, they
Oh,
were.
you meant the slap
It
band?
looked like a ruler.
They're
And then-
fun.
yeah. They keep it on the whole day.
Yeah, man, I was really big into
Stylish.
punk rock.
I was into punk rock too,
Yeah,
man.
like the grunge. I think it was grunge in the
Yeah.
in the late 90s.
Offspring.
Foo Fighters and that,
Blink-182.
Yeah, Foo
That was a big
Fighters.
thing.
Blink.
Korn. I listened to a little bit of Slipknot.
I like Slipknot a lot.
Yeah,
Back then.
Smashing Pumpkins,
Then I
was that a thing? No.
discovered
Yeah.
hip hop.
yeah.
Never looked back.
There we go.
There was always crossover between hip hop and rock. Like
Like Limp Bizkit.
Ever since,
Yeah.
ever since Run DMC and Aerosmith.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Limp
Oh,
Bizkit
before
did
that.
Aerosmith, yeah. Fuck.
Limp Bizkit was pretty dope back then.
They did a
all weird.
remix of Rollin',
Who?
Limp Bizkit, and you know the song that goes
Did the Roland.
with DMX. DMX
Oh
was
yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah. I remember that one.
DMX
Yeah.
and Rollin'.
Rolling.
No,
I've got it, Did the Roland.
Yeah,
Did the
rolling.
rolling.
Did the rolling.
Rolling.
And Did the rolling is like, come here, come now, stand up and then now. Back up.
Back up.
What you gonna do now?
Rolling.
That's him training you like basketball.
Back up.
Back up.
Aggressive.
You gotta shoot now.
Defense. Back up.
That's what
Did
song
the
you want to
roll.
nominate.
What you gonna do now?
Tito Rollin'. Shout out to all the
What did
Tito
I
Rollins out there.
Did I send it?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, so this song, it's from the Dean's playlist, so it's a pretty cool song. It's called Bonafide, featuring Child with 3 Eyes by Emotional Oranges.
They're good.
Okay.
I like emotional oranges.
Yeah, it's a cool song. I was vibing while I'm driving. Oh, that rhymed though.
A
Just some cruising music.
baseline. Love it. A
They're a group, yeah, because there's a female and there's a male vocalist in.
There's a guy in the chorus.
Emotional
I don't know any of their songs.
my belt broke.
the heck?
That's when you know the podcast is good. When your belt breaks.
I think Emotional Oranges, they have. It's almost like down tempo R&B.
Yeah.
Like it feels very chill.
Very
Yeah.
chilled.
It's like you get an R&B song, and
chill
then you
it out.
sing it with minimal passion as possible.
Yeah.
And you
With
got
a very,
emotional oranges.
What do you call this beat? Just a cruisy,
Yeah.
like I'm in a rooftop bar and
Yeah.
drinking cocktails type beat.
It feels like when backup singers have an opportunity to be
Yeah.
the front singers because they're
Minimal.
busy at the back, just being background singers, but now they have the chance to, but they keep it that way.
Yes.
Might take off my belt now.
What's
going on?
Is someone in trouble?
It's like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Someone's in trouble. I'm getting PTSD.
I love you.
whoa.
I'll F you till you love me.
That F word.
Hey, we had the whole song. My bad.
Yeah, it's a short song.
There you go. All right,
That was the
so
whole song.
that was Bonafide featuring Child.
With 3 eyes.
3 Eyes. Emotional Oranges. So, Garcia, what song you want to play? From the Philippines.
Nah,
Your Philippine
dude.
hip hop. Are you going somewhere different?
Bro, I'm not gonna do no Filipino hip hop no more, man. Because obviously don't want to branch out to the people outside of the Philippines, man. So they're fucking happy with using fabulous fucks to promote their shit. So I've got "Won't Give Up on You" by some artist that we don't even give a fuck about. I don't know who they're called, Mason something. It doesn't really matter. But they're more important than Filipino hip hop right now because I don't really give a fuck about branching outside of Filipinos. So,
Holy
fuck
shit.
'em.
All right.
Please play this track. I don't even know what it sounds like.
You don't even know what it sounds like.
Oh shit! It actually sounds alright.
What song is it?
I don't know. I just found it on my Spotify.
Are they Filipino?
Hey.
They're not Filipino.
I don't think they're Filipino.
What's the name of the song?
This
sounds
is Won't
good.
Give Up on
Won't
You
give up on you.
by Mason Murphy and Becca Violet and Parker Rudd.
It sounds nice.
2021, so it's not even a new song.
That's all right.
But still, but
cool
you know,
song.
they're branching out. They're branching out. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Bro, you just ruined my Cheatcoders stash, bro. I was gonna play some Glock 9,
Play it
but
anyway.
I didn't know we were protesting. All right, I gotta stick with my bro.
Stick to your
Stick with
Glock.
my bro.
Ah,
Hey, this is good though.
good song, Something Murphy.
I like this.
This is generally how I choose songs. It'll just let the algorithm choose for me.
Hey, and the algorithm
Like,
gave you this song.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
That's when you know you have a good algorithm. Like it knows what you like so
You
well.
love it when, I love it when my
mine's all
algorithm
over the shop.
throws
Mine's
me
all over
hits.
the shop.
Yeah,
man.
me too.
Yeah.
I can't trust it.
Mine's got drum and
I don't
bass.
trust
Mine's
my
got
algorithm
rock.
no
Mine's
more.
got hard style. It's
Well,
like
mine's got like
pop.
bloody kids songs and Disney and High
Yeah.
Five and shit.
I mean, that's good too.
It's nice.
But you don't, you know, when it's on like random.
Yeah, it just
You
messes
don't
it
wanna
up.
just-
My,
pop up on-
now that you said that, I'm gonna like my algorithm is gonna find rock versions of Disney songs. That's what's gonna happen.
That might be pretty cool.
Let it go.
I was gonna play some Glock 9.
Now play it.
Do
No, no. I gotta stick with my boy, bro.
Play it.
No. If I do it, then I feel like, you know, we're not as one.
Okay, you know, that's why you know rap's real, bro. See, we tested it. I was like, now play it. And he's like, nah. Stick to my
I'm
guns.
just gonna randomly play Cupid by 112.
Everybody put your hands together. Hey.
Oh man!
You want a Glock 9? Don't worry. Here's some Cupid.
You know what I liked about this particular track is that when you hear the beat, it's so iconic. Like this,
You know, the first
that
drop of the beat, boom.
that,
It hasn't been
That
touched
little-
yet by some rapper sampling it out of nowhere and making some, you know,
Yeah.
everything's
I know.
been sampled these days.
This is untouchable.
It's untouched.
But the thing is, I don't think they know about it.
Oh shit. Let's sample
So,
it, bro.
you know, keep it within the chest.
I'm pretty sure there was a Filipino group that some kind of they.
Nah, we don't talk
kinda
about
sampled
those.
The,
We don't talk about those no more. Don't worry, bro. I got your back, bro. We don't talk about those no more.
protesting.
We protest.
I love it.
We've got a
Stand as
personality
one,
now. What else can we protest?
Stand as one, bro.
process. It's hilarious.
Fabulous is hilarious, bro. This is my way of protesting. Playing Cupid. We were gonna get some Filipino hip hop.
Oh
What
my
a
god.
You know what?
protest song.
On the trip home from because Raph and I went and to Bree Warren to shoot a music video.
We didn't even
We
talk
didn't even
about
talk about that.
Can't even talk about that.
The content was so good, we forgot to talk about it.
But like on the way back, we needed some energy when we were driving and stuff. Raph was on point with the music, man. He was just like
Oh, smash
choosing
You're a good DJ. You are a good DJ.
karaoke
bro.
songs, bro.
I felt like a DJ too, bro.
DJ Raph.
Another life, I reckon you were a DJ.
Yeah, I
and
reckon
and
so,
probably
bro.
a singer as well.
Bro, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This life, not so much.
A podcast. A podcast and
Imagine the life that could
film
have
videos.
he goes, yeah, thanks.
It's daydreaming.
I wonder if Multiverse Raph has money. But no, man. We gotta protest.
Remember that when we said that, which is like, oh, the multiverse versions of ourselves. I hope that I wish, I wonder if they're more emotionally stable than we are.
I try
love
to
it,
keep
bro.
it cool.
I love it, bro. You went in, bro. I was like, bro, I am not playing Glock 9 now.
He had a list of Filipino hip-hop songs.
I was like listening to Glock 9 on here. Oh,
And
man. I was
you're
like,
like,
wow.
You got a playlist
The feeling's there, man. It's kind of like he's in Sydney now. We've kind of entwined. And then you came up with this thing. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Sticking by your side, bro. That's how much of a
We're against this.
ride or die.
I should have told you yesterday. We were first listening, so you could have listened to something else on the
Yeah,
drive.
no, I could have. But this is better content.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick by your man, everyone. I mean, he's not my man. I'm just saying, he's part of the crew. One of the boys.
This Tito's not blowing any boys.
Far out, man.
We're leaving that in, right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because if I take that out, I have to take this one out.
There were so many
so many
points.
intertwinings of this episode.
Why do we have to learn the art of the callback?
Just leave it, everything. Just leave everything. Just leave
They
it.
find it,
Except
they find it.
your little comment. You gotta take out your little comment. That one.
Isn't that
one.
bad? You can't really say
You
that
said the
anymore?
word, brother.
You really can't say that anymore.
I think now is
Really?
the
Is that bad these days?
Now is the worst time to stay.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Just
I didn't
bleep
think
it
about
out. That's just
yeah.
that one thing you need to bleep out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Or I could make it really loud.
Yeah.
And
Hey, man.
I could make it look like it says it twice.
Just every time. It's just like it's stuttering.
Over and over and over again.
Out of context and everything, bro.
Yeah. there was a lot of shit in this episode, not just mine.
I know there's a lot of, but at the same time, well, beginning of the year, you know what we say?
Yes.
Like this is gonna be the realest,
Yeah.
realest cheat code of the year
It's raw.
Yeah,
ever.
it's raw.
Realist and raw.
Raw dog.
But please edit out that word.
Just edit that part out. Okay.
Just that one.
All
Just
right,
that
I take
one.
We're
that
not
one.
that raw. We're
That
not that
one.
raw.
Everything else can stay.
We're not
Just
that
edit
hilal.
It's still hilal. Just make sure you edit it.
But
Do you
yeah.
reckon there'll be a day when that's like appropriate?
That's how we know we made it.
Oh,
I mean,
We need James, bro. Talk
yeah,
some
yeah.
sense into
James, where you at, brother?
All right.
No, I'm not on your side.
So, Don, where can they find you?
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At dondoingstuff on all social media platforms.
Hey, where can they find you, Garcia?
It's Christian Wild Thought on Instagram or www. This isn't a funny one. This is youtube.com/cheatcoders and watch our Boom Sarab Sarab episodes, man.
Build that up, man. Because
Yeah.
Please.
Because the more you build that series up, the more we can do this.
Yeah.
Not only in Sydney,
Run
but
it up,
wherever we want.
Come out to you.
We want to
Come
come
out to you
the-
because of that
everywhere.
blowing up. So please blow up because we're going to do more episodes on our YouTube. Please, you can at least subscribe to our channel and see if you like it.
Yep.
Hey, and that's where can they find you?
Yeah, you don't need to find me, man.
He's lost all confidence after that. He's lost all confidence.
I don't need to get cancelled. Sorry, don't need to find me. It's
You're doing the Eminem thing.
Yeah, no,
Cancel yourself before they
I'm
cancel
gonna cancel
you.
myself. So wait, I'm gonna drop something soon. Where I'm dissing myself.
Are you really?
Reverse. You can think so. Against Glock 9 and no, I'm just joking. I don't want to go against Glock 9. Can we edit that out too? I don't know why. I don't even know what do we are. I'm just shooting it.
I'm just asking you, where can they find you?
I know. It's such a simple question, and I don't know why I can answer it. I can't just say
He
my
went a
name.
million miles in one direction, then another one, and it was like, "Fuck, where am I going?
I don't even know.
Where am I?
Where are we?
Where?
Hey, where can they find you on the interwebs? Well, you know what? I'm just shooting.
You don't have to find me.
You don't have to find me because I'm gonna find you.
Batman Good luck. Good luck finding me.
Plus, I got a diss song about myself.
That's blazing. That's blazing on all social media platforms. Right.
It's been a long day. I'm tired. It's just
You
been a
can find me
long
Rap Flores on interwebs on Instagram. It's with a Z at the end. On anywhere else, it's a S at the end. I'm still trying to find that guy with that name and buy them out, but still not working.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But you can also go for my video services, hyperbrand.com. Hey, and you can say that Don's part of the Hyperl brand too. So you
you
want him
joining?
around,
Nice, man.
then for a content creator, and
Nice stuff, man.
we can help you guys out with your video needs. And also, where can they find the Cheatcoders?
Cheatcoders.com.
Hey, and our new merch is going to be coming out soon,
Yeah.
really soon.
Can I just say that this episode was sponsored by all of our Patreons, and shout outs to all of our Patreons.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/the Cheatcoders.
We'll promise more
Thank you.
content real soon. I know we're like
They-
really lagging on it, but I promise. Next time we're in the studios, we're recording a fresh episode of Antule.
Fresh.
Hey,
We had one a couple of weeks ago,
It's
didn't
been
we?
a while.
Yeah,
it's been
the
a while.
patron, the patrons are the reasons why, like the massive reason why we were able to keep doing this.
Yeah.
So thank you. to
Literally
you guys.
keeping
Thank
the
you.
lights on for us and
Yeah.
everything. You
Thank
know.
you.
Thank you for that.
So if you want to subscribe to our
Eric.
Patreon,
Eric.
help us continue to do this and continue to promote.
Hey, and when the
Filipino
merch comes
Australian
out, that'll help out as well. So we're gonna try and get some jumpers out. I know.
Yeah, for winter.
hoodies,
Winter's
get
coming
some
up.
hoodies. Nice
Viv wants
jumpers.
one.
There
She
you
saw my
go.
hoodie and she's like, "You guys have hoodies?"
It's like, nah, it's a sample made by me. That's what he said.
I want one.
Made by me.
I just said it was
Not
a
by the
sample.
Cheatcoders. I'm just making sure.
Sample.
I just said it was a sample. I didn't say it was bad.
I was bullshitting. Hey man, I exaggerate for the podcast. That's just the way I am. But yeah, man. Yeah, now listen to another episode of the
Cheatcoder.
Gusto mo palo?
It's a bar.
It's like the button. You're pressing it. And
Oh yeah, bro, we hit 3 hours, guys.
Keep going.